Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the ManDem United podcast, the podcast dedicated to all things Manchester United. So please keep all your comments, all your questions, Manchester United related. And as always with Manchester United, man, there's always a lot going on. There's always something going on. International break, whether it's just a normal weekday, whether it's a match day, and even on a match day, if it's not on the pitch, it's off the pitch or both. In typical Manchester United fashion, there's always something going on. As you can see from the title, RAPHAEL, VARANE, and ERIK Ten Hag have fallen out according to a report. So we'll be discussing that. Mason Mount is injured as well. And let's not forget, we are Manchester United FC. That is Manchester United Football Club. So there is a match that is going to be played on Sunday. So we will be discussing that as well, people. But large up to everyone that is locked in already. Run up the likes, hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this across all of the socials as well. And subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. And it is the Friday edition of the show. So I got to welcome my co-host on Fridays all the way from the best coast. That is the West Coast. My like Eddie is in the building. Yes, family. What are you telling me? You good?
What's good, man? We had Thanksgiving over here. I had my mama's yam, so I'm in a good mood.
You're in a great mood.
I'm in a great mood. United can try it, but it ain't gonna work. Ten Hag can try it, but it ain't gonna work. I got leftovers for 2 days. God damn it!
Oh yeah. You eat well. Man. You eating well.
Oh yeah,
so, yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and anybody who's watching, who's celebrating as well, people. And I did say we was gonna bring you a great show with special guests. And this lineup that I've put together here is better than the Manchester United lineup we will see on Sunday. I guarantee you that, people. So first special guest, I'm gonna introduce someone who's been on the channel before. Young, like Eddie calls him youngest in charge. You get what I'm saying? I always say he's the next up in this content creator space. Trust me, without doubt. And once he starts putting out content even more consistently, he gonna go clear. But you gonna see him on here on a regular basis. My like Nero is in the building. Yes, Young G. What you telling me? You blessed?
Bro, man's all good, bro. Man's all good, man. Big up to you, Flawless. Big up to you, Eddie, of course, man.
Yeah, youngest in charge in the building.
Facts, man. Got the fresh do as well. You know what I'm saying? And that man got the fresh do.
Yeah. I have to change it up, man. I have to change it up, bro.
Out here looking like old dog from Manchester Society. I don't know you young, well, I don't know you seen things, but yeah, I see you, big dog.
Yeah, man.
Fair enough, man. Yeah, big up Thanksgiving and that, obviously. You know what I mean? America and that. Imagine they did Thanksgiving in the UK, though. That would be sick.
Yeah, it'd be crazy still. I'm all for it. Anywhere where I can get together, not cook and eat well, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I look at
Bro,
ain't nothing like it.
That's what it is. I know I'm not contributing to none of this food while I'm going to get my second plate. But here we are. I'm saying Nero's in the cut as well. And now we're going to switch lanes and go all the way from the UK. We got to go out to the Caribbean island of Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Get someone who's been on the channel before, was on the fan calling show. You know what I'm saying? Had me rolling. You lot know what it's like, man. When a Jamaican starts talking sense, it just makes you laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because they just cutthroat and just cut through all the bullshit as well. Got to welcome man like Jego in the building. Yes, Jego, what are you telling me? You good?
Yeah, man. Big up Flawless, man. And big up ManDem, man.
Yeah, man. Love Jego. Every time.
Man. Jego. Big up, man. Big up Eddie, man. Big up Nero.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Don't know.
What you saying, man? What you saying, my bro?
Yeah, man.
Love that.
God, man, there, man.
Yeah, man. Serious only back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, serious. Like the lineup is about to get better. Don't get mistaken, people. Someone that this is like taking it all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the person that actually started ManDem United with, the person who came up with the name ManDem United. It wasn't my idea in regards to the name. He came up with the actual name itself. So like the start, this is like, if it was Marvel, this is like the first Avenger film. Like this is taking it all the way back. You lot see all the crossovers, you lot have seen all the new characters, but this is like original settings. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was first starting out as well. Hilarious done. Don't get him mistaken. And if he was still out here, what's it called, on this content creator space, he'd be right up here with me 110%. A man's hilarious because I still look back at old content that we did. I'm like, yo, this is absolutely A1. Yeah, like Koala J said, original X-Man, like that, the original. So I got to welcome man to the channel. Man like JV is in the building. Yes, family. What are you saying?
Yo.
What are you saying, family?
You get me?
Good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
good,
I
man.
like that. 10 hour go and that. Yeah. I I rate you already, man. I rate you
The
already.
original, the OG.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
man.
JV,
We in the building.
man.
We in the building, man. Bless up to everyone, know, man. You man have been holding the torch, holding it down. You get me?
It's only right,
Yeah,
fam. You know what I'm saying? But I
man.
still have to give you a flower. So yeah, for those that don't know, this is JV. Not only did we start on From a Third Eye View together before Sarcasm City TV became like sporting content, ManDem United was the first sporting show we did on here. And JV was the guy who came up with the name people. Just for those that don't know, little history lesson for you lot as well. But you know what? Since Nero mentioned it, we'll start there, JV. Your name's Ten Hag out. So me and you haven't spoken on anything football at all this season in regards to Manchester United in depth. So your thoughts on Ten Hag and what you've seen so far this season?
Why? I don't even call him Ten Hag, bro. I call him Ten Blag. You get me? So man just blagged those last season, you know. Man was just, you know, when you first get in a relationship and man are hiding all the flaws. That's what man was on last season, bro. Man was hiding all his flaws. You get me? Now my man's got us playing, like, got everyone's heads in the floor. You get what I'm saying? My man's he's just killed us off. You get what I'm saying? And I just think I think he's out of his depth, man. He's you know, he did good last season. You did us a little something. You get me? Got us a little dibby trophy and that, but my man's not the guy, bro. Something going on with the players. The players ain't rating him. You know what's worse? The players ain't rating him any more than the players were rating Ollie. And that's what I think's bad, because my man got no ratings, no respect, and my man's getting that same type of respect. But yeah, I think he's out of his depth, bro. He's got his little favourites and that. We need to get into that as well. Get me? My man's got his flavours of the month. Yeah, I'm not on him, you know. I'm not feeling him, bro.
That Fez, you know what I'm saying? That's Fez because your name's there, because that was going to be the first question anyway. But Nero spotted that and was like, "Yeah, Ten Hag out. I like that." So Nero, will go to you, obviously, in regards to the actual title as well. Varane and Ten Hag. You know what I'm saying? Reports coming out saying they've fallen out. He's looking to leave in January. Again, this is all according to reports, but we are going to discuss it. But thoughts on it, Nero?
Bro, listen, just another player, man.
Bro, listen,
bro, it's just another player, that this manager can't handle, man. You know what I mean? Like you've been brought here to manage players, bro. What's the title of your name? Manager, bro. You know what I mean? How you gonna fall out with Varane? This is what I'm saying. He's got some weird arrogance about him. Like, you're gonna fall out with our Humphrey best defender, bro. He's our best centre back. Like, Lissandro's not here. You know what I'm saying? He's injured. This guy's talking about Maguire like he's some amazing defender. Listen, Maguire ain't all that, bro. He's not all that. This is the only proper Don, along with Casemiro, that you have that's been there and done it. You know what I mean? That's been there and done it. And listen, you want to be playing Johnny Evans ahead of him. So Ten Hag has only got himself to blame. And that's what I'm saying. He's going to sack himself, man. He's going to sack himself. Like, Flawless, you've been saying it as well, bro. You know what I mean? It's only a matter of time, man. Only a matter of time. He's an idiot, man. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. That's what it is, man. He's an idiot. Man's going to fall out with a guy, that's... Ten Hag, will never, ever get the CV that Varane has had. He will never, ever have that. You know what I mean? So, you have to talk to different players in different ways, bro. You can't talk to Varane like you even talk to Maguire. You know what I mean? It's not the same. You can't even... Ten Hag can't even chat to Evans like on a little man thing, because, bro, he's won a Prem. I swear Evans has won a Premier League.
Yeah. I think he's won a Prem. He might have won a couple still, but I swear he was here alongside that, so he's definitely got major honor on his CV. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, this is what I mean. So Ten Hag just falling out with our biggest characters. You know, people talking about how, it's the players with the highest wages that he's tending to get out. Listen, it could be a tactic from the Glazers. Like, who knows? He knows, man. But yeah, Ten Hag's just slowly losing the dressing room, but it's everything that I expected, man. Yeah, he's not good enough, man. He's not good enough, bro.
Fez, Jago, what are you saying about it? Because it's been a minute since we've spoke in regards to the Varane and Ten Hag situation.
It's just another mistake by the manager. It's just one more straw.
Just one more.
One more nail in the coffin. That's what the Varane situation is. Because last season Varane was one of our best players. So how did it reach to this? How did it reach to Johnny Evans starting, Varane on the bench, when Varane is one of our most important players from last season? The manager is losing it, man, and that is it. He's doing everything wrong right now.
That's, you know what I'm saying? That is fair enough. The way you stated it there, another nail in the coffin, just another mistake. Eddie, what are you saying about this family? Again, we ain't even spoken on this because it just broke today. So yeah, thoughts on again the Varane. Same question to you, the Varane Ten Hag situation.
It's just I'm just following the theme, bro. It's been what we've talked about on numerous occasions. This manager ain't used to this kind of limelight, and he's not used to players who have, dare I say, better credentials than he does when it comes to this football and shit.
All right.
Varane is what, 4-time Champions League winner, World Cup winner, been a part of some of the best teams European football has ever seen.
Yeah.
And then he comes out and then he gets benched for a guy like Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire. And the manager has the audacity to say it was tactical reasons. Make it make sense, man. And people talk about this player empowerment and all this stuff. No, it's just called respect. Simply put, in certain situations, you can classify this as a player power problem, a player kind of barking back at the manager. But when you're Erik Ten Hag and your claim to fame is an L, let's be honest here. His claim to fame was getting Ajax to the semifinals. He doesn't get any. He gets proof. He gets credit for losing. He gets credit for being one of the best losers that we've seen in the Champions League. And you want to talk a certain kind of way to a guy like RAPHAEL Varane? Nah, man. I mean, it makes sense because he's been like this entire time. He operates best when he has a bunch of happy to be here players, not players who can go anywhere on this planet and be respected as footballers. He needs players who need him and actually value his word more than they value the Bible sometimes. So it's embarrassing, though, because it's yet another story that has Manchester United out here looking crazy. First, it was Sancho. Then it was Rashford playing Need for Speed at 3 a.m. at night. Crashing his
Eddie, you know when you said that, I thought when you said Need for Speed for a second, I thought you genuinely meant he was late at home playing on his console Need for Speed. Then I remember the car crash. Go on, carry on. I mean, to Saeed in the chat as well. Yeah,
he probably drive better than that one. God damn it. Yeah, man, I can't deal with this. My patience been out, but this is just like he continues to embarrass us, man. He just continuously embarrasses us, and it's until he's gone, it will continue. Now, maybe it won't because I think all of his teachers' pets are the only ones left. But if I'm Maguire, right? If I'm McTominay, can you really trust this dude? He was trying to get rid of you, and now he's calling you the best players on the pitch. Like, man, it's just it's too much of a joke for me, right? But what's new? What's new with this dude?
As you can hear how just fed up. Even the start of the show, how fed up everyone is going, JV. And big up to Saeed, big up to Sefa. Yeah, go on, JV, go on.
My man just made a good point then. He's saying certain things, and when he's saying things, I'm thinking, bro, are you even media trained? It's like when he's talking about Sancho now, all of that with Sancho, we didn't have to talk about Sancho. You get what I'm saying? And then this next thing now where he's saying it, I left Varane out because it's tactical. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? Like half of the time he's doing things. He's creating his own problems. Do you get what I'm saying? If he doesn't come out and start talking foolishness about Sancho, that thing can kind of, that can sort itself out. Do you get what I'm saying? If he doesn't start coming and talking about Varane, that can sort itself out. He's not, and it's true what my man just said, he's not used to this type of club. He's like, think about it, when he's at Ajax, who's the biggest player who he managed there? Who is it? Who's the biggest player he's managed there?
Probably in terms of profile, I would say, someone in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong, probably a De Jong, probably. You know what I'm saying? At that time, at the long, at the lit. somebody along those lines. It's not a Varane.
This is what I'm
I get the
saying.
point you're making. Yeah,
Their profile is Ajax based. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So they're an equivalent of like a McTominay because they've only ever been at that club. They've made the name leaving there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. De Jong's blew up more so his profile since leaving Ajax. But yeah, at
Do you
the time I was
understand what
trying
I'm
to think.
saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So my man's used to just having, you know, flipping that Brazilian fidget spinner, yeah, and then flipping, you know, all these other players. He's got no
Yeah.
big players. He's not had to deal with any personalities. Like when you deep it, this is his first big job, bro. That Ajax thing was training, bro. You get me? We've seen him on the pitch now, and my man's not cutting it. Do you get what I'm saying? He's not cut. He's not like really now. When I'm watching him, I'm watching his substitutions, I'm watching his decisions, I'm watching him speak, and I'm thinking, you're not a top 6 team manager. You should be at Bournemouth learning the ropes.
Man,
He should be out of
he does
Nah,
not
trust me,
sound
bro.
like the manager last season. He sounds like a different man right now.
That's the crazy part, JV, because what you said there, and you called him Ten Black, everything last season when he was speaking, that's hilarious. I'm gonna use that.
Nah,
I
that's
quote
a
you as
lovely
well.
name.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like
Ten Black, bro.
he everything he said when he was in interviews last season, he was talking with an air of confidence. You could see that
Right.
he's paying attention to the conversation. Go on, what do you think it is?
Do you know what it is? Because it's going good, bro.
That's what
Because
I
it's
think.
going good.
Uh,
You get me?
Mhm.
When you're chatting to a gal and it's going good, it's easy, innit? You know what I'm saying? When you're seeing a look at a football match, it's going good. Do you know what I'm saying? So when it's good, it's good. You get me? But he's one of them. You know
that
what
girl
though?
analogy is not me for sixes. That is facts, yo. When it's problems with a female, there's nothing worse than that conversation. There's
You get
nothing
what I'm saying?
But
When it's good, it's good. It's got to a little hard times now. My man's head fell off, bro. His head is just absolutely. My man's waffling. My man's talking all sorts of nonsense. He's one of them. I can't. He's got me to the point where past managers have got me where, you know, we lose and you know they're going to say something stupid. You know they're going to say something stupid after the match. You know, where man can't even watch the Sky Sports commentary afterward now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. 1 second, Jago. Go on, JV. Carry on.
No, I was saying, don't even watch press conferences anymore because you know what he's gonna come and say, so you don't even bother.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what's strange though regarding Varane, because Varane was like one of the main guys. So what happened? What changed?
That's facts. What
Do you know what it
He
is?
was one of the main guys. So what happened? He was one of the main soldiers. So what would have happened?
You can't. You know what it is? He's realized, because I reckon when he's done that with Sancho, yeah, he's shown a side of himself where he's cast doubt in the rest of their minds.
True.
And then so someone as big as Varane, someone, yeah, he might be, you know, humble and all of that, but he's a big personality in terms of achievements, in terms of accomplishments. So you can't then show that type of hand with someone like that because you're going to lose them. They need to be man managed properly. Look at the managers who he's been man managed by, some of the very best.
Right.
You get me? Some of the very best ever in football. You get me? We've got Casemiro's. These are premium players. You know, they're coming from Real Madrid, where everything about the club is run properly from top to bottom. So when they're coming here now. We've got Glazers. Yeah, they probably already heard 2-2 about the Glazers. Got here, but oh yeah, it is a bit backer still. But you know what? The manager's all right. This is what they're thinking last season. Now my man started to go on with foolishness. They're probably thinking, oh, you know what? He's dead. You know what I'm saying? He's dead. What Ronaldo was saying was right. You know, all them type of things. That's what's going to be going through their minds. You get me? You. The one thing what he's done is he's dealt with a lot of players wrong. We can say Ronaldo dealt with that wrong. We can say De Gea dealt with that wrong. We're going to say what now? Varane dealt with that wrong, and potentially even Casemiro. So you're going to tell me 4 of our best players within the past 2 years are going to go because of things that they don't like what they're seeing from the manager? That's a very bad point, bro. And it's one thing I said when we had Ole. It then harms the future recruitment, because if you can't handle these man, and these aren't problem man, you know what I mean. As much as man like to try and paint Pogba and all these people as problems, and I still don't believe they were. these man, you can't tell me Casemiro's a problem.
Yeah, Casemiro and Varane are depth. They've had zero
You get what I'm
problems
saying?
any time in their career. We've never heard anything.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Varane sounds like. That's
This is
yeah,
what I'm trying to
Casemiro.
say.
I don't even hear the man talk. Legit,
This
I
is
don't
what I'm
even
trying
hear
to
the man
say.
do interviews or anything like that to even cause issues.
True.
Like
Do you
even when
understand
the
what I'm
man go on
saying?
international break, I've never heard Varane quote coming back from international break.
So
In
this is
years,
what I'm
never.
trying to say.
But go on, carry on.
If my man can't handle, if my man's mishandling these sorts of players, yeah, we don't stand a chance, and he doesn't stand a chance. And other players are waking up to it. Someone like Maguire, yeah, he's gonna come and play his heart out now, because Maguire knows if he leaves here now, bro, I couldn't even secure a move to West Ham. You get me? So he's got to play his heart out now. McTominay the same. He's got to play his heart out now. Yo, Varane knows. Agent, get on the phone. Get me to PSG.
Right.
Get on the
Bayern
phone.
Munich,
Get me to,
he's linked. Yeah, he's linked to Bayern Munich. That's what they're saying.
you get what
It's a
I'm
Bayern
saying?
Munich link. Yeah,
Get me to Bayern Munich. Get me to Bayern Munich for 2 years. Get me to here. These man know. Whereas these other men who are playing the heart out, they're not playing the heart out for the club. They're playing the heart out because they still want to be earning these wages. Whereas these other man, these Varanes, these Casemiro, it's not about no wages, bro. They're not here for wages. They came here for the prestige of Man United. Do you get what I'm saying? It's about wages. They could have got that elsewhere. They could have went to PSG, where it's not got the prestige. It's not got the history. Do you get what I'm saying? But with this type of manager now, he's only going to, the longer he stays, the more damage he does. Because here's the thing, we're going to get rid of a Varane. Who's this guy going to buy? Can we trust this guy, bro?
Hey, who?
No.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Don't give
That's
him
what
no
I
more
don't
money.
get.
Don't
Well,
give
yeah.
him a cent, bro. Don't give him a penny, bro. Not even a free transfer. He can't be
Bro,
trusted,
what up?
bro.
Yo, Nero. They tried that, fam. They tried that, fam. And then he went and got Johnny Evans. They tried to...
Listen, this guy,
Man,
yeah,
still-
this guy. He's
still did the madness. You know what I'm
All the
saying?
players are the free. No disrespect to Johnny Evans, but you could have got a better centre back on the free. I'm sure there was someone
Think
out there.
about it. Think about
I'm
it.
sure there
Like,
was somebody out there on the free that you could have went and got. You know what I'm saying? If you were gonna do that, go on.
we
Eddie,
can't.
go on.
It's just like every step this dude has taken, at the bare minimum, has been questionable.
Yeah.
To the point where we cannot even trust this brother to hold the door open. He might close it on your foot or something like that. Like, just look at this dude's track record when it comes to transfers in the last 2 years. To be honest with you, we tolerated Sabitzer, we tolerated Weghorst, right?
Jesus
Now,
Christ.
again, we give Weghorst like a little bit of leeway just because like we found him in Turkey. I mean, at least I do, because we found him in Turkey.
Yeah, he was
I
at the
wasn't
shit test.
expecting nothing from that brother.
It was a
But what we
2 million
got-
loan signing.
Crazy, right? Crazy. And then now let's look into this year. Are we sure about Amrabat?
Nah,
Nah.
bro. You know what it is, fam? You know what it is?
Yeah, I can't even think, man.
My man, I don't know what he sees when he looks at players, yeah. But bro,
That's on the club, man.
It's mad. Weghorst, you know. I didn't even call it. See, it's a good job. I couldn't have done this when Weghorst was about. I couldn't have done this podcast thing when Weghorst was about, fam. Nah, I would have got the show banned. You get me? Man had a horse up front, not Weghorst, Weghorst.
Yeah,
You get
that
me? Man
course.
Nah. You man not dragging it. You weren't that bad. Nah, you weren't that bad.
What
No,
do you
hey,
mean,
yo. Come on,
What?
now. Come on now, Nero.
Weghorst.
Yeah, we talking
Bro,
about
listen.
a
That's why
striker,
Nero's
fam.
laughing.
Listen,
Nah, fam.
you know when you
Nah,
think
bro.
about
Man's
it,
a striker, bro.
bro.
Man's
I
a
hear it,
striker.
I hear
Man's a
you,
tribute.
I hear you.
A centre back. When man are telling me what Weghorst can do, sound like you're describing a centre back, bro.
Nah,
He's big.
but
He's
bro,
strong. He's
was free, bro.
good in the air. Man's nah,
was
bro.
free.
What I know how his goals, assists. Weghorst is terrible, bro. All of these my man's bringing in, terrible, bro. Terrible. Director of football, whoever. Enough man needs sacking, bro. And I'm glad this new man's shaking it up, because these players, these people, what he's bringing in are not. You have to think, my man weren't even bagging for Burnley, bro. If you to get a move to a big team, you got to be bagging at the little team. My man weren't even bagging there, fam. It's not like he's coming off the back of a 15 goal, 20 goal season at the small team, and he's trying to come up, or even a 10, 15 goal season. My man didn't even have that, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We're getting man in, the Dutch. My man's got in his phone book. Who can I get? Oh yeah, Weghorst. Yeah, he's Dutch. Yeah. Words up his agent. Blah blah. My man couldn't even get us a. How can you be Dutch and you can't even get us no good Dutch players, bro?
None of
How,
them. None
why
of
you?
them.
You know what I'm saying? You're at Ajax, bro. All these men are at Ajax best academy. You telling me they ain't got no man in their academy? You can get us. Trust me, man, bro.
That's a valid point in regards to that because their academy,
And
you know,
somehow, some way, even
It's
as
talent.
Brazil being as bad as they are, he found the worst one.
It's worse.
He
You
found the
understand?
worst one.
Nah.
Man got rid
Anthony's
of
not
Fred.
Brazilian, bro.
Man got rid of
Anthony's not
Fred.
Brazilian.
He's not, is he? Bro, flawless.
Nah.
Flawless. You know what's mad? You know what's mad, Nero? I had this conversation with Flawless years ago about when we had like Pereira and that, and I was saying these men are Venezuelan and that.
Yeah, you said yeah.
My man's another one of them, bro. You know, just because of his granddad or something living in Brazil or something. You know, just one of them where you can fudge the passport.
Nah.
That's what these men are, man.
I feel you.
What Brazilians call Anthony, bro? What Brazilians call Anthony?
He Peruvian. He Ecuadorian. That's
What
what he
Brazilians
is.
call Anthony, bro? You not even got an Enio. Where's your Aldo? You not even got a Brazilian name, fam? You call Anthony,
That's a
bro?
valid point. That's a valid
Ain't got
point.
no accent on the letter or nothing like that.
We got Anthony's, Fred's. What kind of Brazilians have we got, bro? But these not even Brazilian names, bro. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. The talent ID is mad, bro. It's mad. You can even. This is what I don't get. You can hop on Football Manager and even find two good guys and then go look at them, bro. You get what I'm saying? What are these man doing? If you can't scout, you just use Football Manager for a hot sec. What? How are you paying 100 mil for Anthony? You get me? How are we paying whatever we're paying some mad prices for some guys?
but
And then you look at the stats; they've not got nothing to back it up.
Yeah, there's
Like,
not even
what
a
have you
stat
done?
test. Yeah, they don't even pass the stat test. I hear you.
but
I hear you.
that's on the club though, man, for not having the football structure in place.
Nah, but all right then. I'll put it to you like this: if I, it's like we're just every manager who comes in. It's like we're just helping out his ManDem. Yeah. Just jobs for the boys. We've been that for too long, bro.
And
Nah,
that's because we don't have a football structure.
No, but bro, hey, Jago.
I
See,
feel the structure thing. I get the
I
structure
think
thing,
it's
right?
both. You know what I'm saying? I do
Yeah, but
think
it's
they're a
both.
combination.
It's
Yeah.
both.
Like his
'Cause it's looking like
signings
this.
have been awful, but then also not having a football structure doesn't help
Right.
because
We don't have a
no help.
we don't
Flawless,
have
you
a
said,
proper DOF.
Yeah, go on,
So
man.
what is
But
it? We don't even have a proper DOF. So that's a
Right,
big
we're gonna get
problem
to that.
right there.
Nah,
But
it's
you know
going there. I
what?
was gonna say,
I
go on.
think he's a big part of the reason why we don't have, because he probably told them, look, I need final say on what I'm going to be able to have on that pitch.
Yeah, but
There's
if we had a DOF, he would not even get that power in the first place.
no, but what I'm saying is he's a reason there's no DOF. Because if you remember when they were talking about his negotiation for signing on to the club, a big part of what they were saying in the reports was that he wanted he wanted final say on transfers and things of that like. I can't sit here and for the life of me think that without Ten Hag, Mason Mount would be here.
Oh, boy, don't even get me started.
I
We
can't
gonna
sit,
go there.
I can't. Now I hear you. You know, there has to be. I'm with you, Jago. Like if he had a DOF, like maybe he wouldn't be able to run rampant.
What I'll
Right?
say though, Eddie, like when a DOF is like, say, negotiating with the manager, he wouldn't get the power at that point. A proper DOF would not give Ten Hag that amount of power. Maybe they would have moved to another manager.
Yeah, I hear that. That makes sense. Yeah. Like, what you're saying, Jago, is not wrong in regards to his bad decisions are not being helped because of the lack of football structure.
For example, Flawless, if it was Bayern Munich, they would not give him the power Man United give him.
True.
That's
because they have a proper football structure in place, and that's it.
I want to counter that.
Go on, Nero.
He said, I'm so sure. Listen, correct me in the comments, if I'm wrong. But there was a quote, I think he said something like, if the structure wasn't good, I wouldn't have come here. Like, because someone asked him about the structure, and he said something like, if the structure wasn't good, I wouldn't have come here. So, listen, he's got everything he's wanted. He's got everything. He's been given the free roam to do whatever he wants, and he's failed, bro. He's trying to run this club on his own. Who does he think he is, bro? What's he done in football, to warrant the whole of Man United, the control of Man United? He's done nothing, bro. Man's won an Eredivisie with, bro, all of that team, has gone to big clubs, bro. De Jong, Mazraoui, Ligt. You know what I'm saying? All of these guys, they can't. They went to other teams.
You know what's mad?
They went to big teams. How
You know what's mad though, Nero?
It is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, well, go on.
Nah, you know what? You're right 100%. But you know how sick it is? It kind of blends in with what next man is saying. You see that club there? He was able to go in and have success there because of the structure he had at that club, the players and everything, the youth team. He's getting man like Delict coming up from your youth team. Do you know what I'm saying?
He was not the one buying the players. They would have done the recruitment for him.
But this is what I'm saying.
That's the problem.
But this is what I'm saying. No, it kind of backs your point, and it kind of backs Nero's as well. That's what's give him the success. I don't think the success has come a lot off the back of him. He's had some very good players there. If you get into a club and you've got kind of ready-made players, you've got a 17-year-old, 18-year-old, 19-year-old centre-back, however old Delict was at that time, who's playing like a 30-year-old. You've got, you know what I'm saying? You've got these certain players who are in the peak of their careers, you know, the ZX and all these players that we had were at a good level playing consistently before he's got there. You get what I'm saying? That's what's helped him. Maybe if he come here and we had all that ready and set up, he might have been a bit more successful. But at the same time, I think a big part of it is he's had that ready-made. It's ready-made. A lot of managers might have then went in there and done what he did there. You get what I'm saying? You have to remember it's the Eredivisie. He's not gone in and he's gone to the best team in the league, ready-made. So he's gone to the best team in the league with probably the best team, the best structure in terms of Mark Overmars and Van der Sar, who he had above him, probably the highest budget as well. So when we're looking at it now, it's like someone going to PSG and winning the league. Are you a sick manager? Not really. You've got everything at your disposal. So then it's kind of like, you get what I'm saying? He's gone there.
Hindsight though. Hindsight is 2020, they say, innit? So
no, but what I'm saying is this is what our club should have kind of been able to look at. But then it goes back to the same point. We've not got the people in place. But at the same time,
the proper people in place. That's the problem.
I agree.
Because he shouldn't have had. Because the thing is, should the manager have say in regards to a player? Yes, but he shouldn't have so much say and final say. That should be a group of people. I've said this. There should be a list of people, including him, on players coming in. Yeah, go on.
And you know what? There's the point on that, because if we had that, and this is going to lead me on to the Mason Mount thing, maybe someone could have said to him, "So where's this guy going to play?"
Yeah. That's what it should have been.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Like, what's the idea?
That is the problem.
Saying structure and not having.
We chased this guy all summer, bro. All summer.
But that's also on the manager, because he should have spotted that.
This is what I'm saying. We chased this guy all summer. We spent 60 mil, 65 mil, whatever it was. Whatever we paid for him, I don't even care. We could have paid 20 mil. Still not worth it.
Yeah. It was like, I think it was 60. But yeah.
We don't even know. Like, all right then, man's had mad injuries in the midfield. This guy's not starting. Man are playing absolutely dead trash. Yeah. There's man out there dropping stinkers in that team. Yeah. You're telling me he can play all the way, he can play in the centre, he can play wide, he can play behind the striker. This guy's still not starting. What position what's this guy's best position? Man are telling me he's a 10. Why have we bought a 10 if we've got
left bench?
Yeah, it's bench.
You know what I'm saying?
Bench. Yeah, it's mad, so we're gonna get into that. But before we continue, over 50 people locked in. Big up to everyone who's tuned in right now. Continue to get your questions in, people. Please keep it Manchester United related. Of course, if you super chat, we'll get to your question as well. But run up the likes, people. We're only at 26 likes. Like check 1212. Let's get up to 50 likes and hit the subscribe button as well. Roll to 9,000 on the channel, people. So make sure I see you lot. Big up all the regulars, new people in the chat as well. But Nero, we'll go to you on it actually. Mason Mount is come out today that he's going to be injured. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, I believe they're saying like a month. So he's going to be out pretty much till New Year. I saying I could be wrong, but I did see a report stating that, because they said he was going to miss the Chelsea game, which I believe is, I swear that's like middle of December. We'll have to check that. But yeah, let me know in the chat, because I could have got that wrong. But Mason Mount is out for a couple of weeks at least. So yeah, Nero, thoughts on that?
Yeah, he's ducking, man. I'm that guy.
He's ducking, you know.
He's ducking Chelsea, bro.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
He's ducking Chelsea. Go on, talk about it.
Cause think about it home.
Because it's not at the bridge, it's at Old Trafford. Okay. No, it's at Old Trafford. Yeah.
No, but I think he's that much of a. I don't even want to swear on this. I don't like listen.
I swear if you want this
guy. Yeah. Nah, like he's a bitch, bro. he's I hate that guy, bro. Bro, from the minute, yeah. And there was something that you said, yeah, that made so much sense to me. I just remembered, yeah. You said if we really want Mason Mount, let's wait for him to run down his contract and sign him on a free. It makes so much sense. It's not something we need right now, bro. We didn't need him now. We didn't need this guy now, bro. I remember saying it. Oh, I need to clip it up. I need to go back and clip up the shit I said, bro. I was talking about, I want my PowerPoint, bro. Ten Hag. I want my fucking PowerPoint, bro. I want to know what Mason Mount brings to Manchester United. Listen, you don't even need to be smart. You don't need to know football to the highest level to understand, yeah. Mason Mount does not fit. He doesn't fit, bro. I don't care if he's injured, bro. I don't give a shit if he's injured, bro. Like, bro, he doesn't play. He doesn't play, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
don't play when he's fit.
60 million plus 5 million in add-ons, bro. Listen, this guy does not touch grass, bro. He's getting paid so much. Like, there's so much about this. It's
Get off your chest,
bro. It's pointless, man. Man's talking about he's injured, bro. He might as well be injured. He doesn't play. He doesn't play.
You know what? You know what the most frustrating thing is? That he chased him all summer as well.
He chased this guy, bro.
And he made me think. He made me think like he had some mad plan, some mad strategy. Man's chasing this guy like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm thinking, yeah, man's buying into it because I'm still on the high of the last season. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying into it. I'm like, you know what? I'm saying, nah, we don't need him. Yeah, you know, back the manager. You know, all that cliche bullshit. Back the manager, and then I'm thinking, no, and I'm seeing, right. Oh, he's fit. Okay, yeah, he's on the bench, number 7 and that. Okay, yeah.
I forgot about that. Man gave him the number 7, you know. Listen. This transfer, yeah, Ten Hag, he has blood in his hands, bro. Serious blood in his hands.
That's a massacre, bro. It's not blood. It's a massacre, bro.
That signing alone should be sackable.
You know what's mad? You know what's mad, Nero?
Signing, bro.
You know what's mad, Nero? Man spent 60 million. Man spent big Skrilla on this guy, and we didn't even have a striker, bro. Mad. We didn't, at that point, we didn't even have, yeah, we got Højlund now. And then you know what the maddest is now? He's now coming out and saying, yeah, we need another striker. It's like, so this Mason Mount was just, we could have just got a striker then with that same piece.
That is crazy.
Do you get me?
Did he say that, JV? Did he say we need another striker? Has he said that recently? I don't pay attention.
We need another. We need an experienced striker.
Oh,
I mean, hey, yo, go bring
experienced striker.
Bring me Tony in it. Bring me Tony.
Go guy with Tony.
We got experienced. We need an experienced striker. Meanwhile, the young kids are top goal scorer in the Champions League. How about you figure out a way for us to create some chances and score some chances? How about you work on that? Like this is what we're talking about, people. This dude is so far out of his depth.
Telling you, man,
that it almost makes last year look like the Italian job. How the rest of you managers allowed this dude to finish 3rd place and get a trophy? Some of y'all should be sacked.
Second best home record as well.
Second best home record and
reach a FA Cup final.
What are y'all doing?
Do you remember that FA Cup final though?
Lord,
let's not even talk about it. Let's not be.
No, but Eddie, bro, we're asking a coach to coach, bro. We're asking a coach to coach.
Mad, isn't it? It's mad, bro.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy. You know the same way, and this is how it's sick. You know the same. We got the same fans, yeah, who are getting mad at the players, saying the players they should at least run, but they'll tell you to back this manager. No, the manager should manage. The coach should coach. You get me? The same way you're telling me the players should at least run. You get me? No, bro.
I've been there, JV, in terms of like on this very platform with Eddie and saying, yo, I'm just asking professional athletes to run. It's crazy, man. And now Nero said, I'm asking the coach to coach. That's funny. Bro. I'm sorry, man.
He's not even
funny. Big up Toxic as well. You know what I'm saying?
There's raw basics what he's not doing. I'm watching, don't you remember like a few weeks ago or a month ago, whatever, we're playing matches. My man's got Amrabat on this makeshift hybrid left back defensive mid.
Oh my gosh.
He's got this next guy doing this hybrid. There's a guy on the bench who does his normal position. My man's trying too much, Just do the basics, bro. Why is Lindelof? Why is Tell me why Lindelof's playing left back when Dalot can play left back and Lindelof can play right back. What's going on, bro? Do you get me? My mom's to invert everything. Invert your mind, bro. You get me? Look within yourself and find yourself some answers to what's going on. Bear of the time, he's trying to do things to make it look like he's doing something, but he doesn't actually then do something. It's like that game the other day with the Copenhagen. Man can clearly see Dalot's under pressure. Their manager brings on the player, puts him on Dalot's side. What does he do? Man's just watching. You get me? Too many times he's watching like a fan. You get me? He's not got a clue, bro. We can't afford to have someone who's here learning, bro. You get me? You can't go to you tell me what job you can go to and learn in the managerial position, bro. You tell me what job you can go to. What job can you go to?
That is crazy. You know, you got a point still. Yeah.
You can't go to no job and learn. You need to be equipped. You get me? My man's not equipped. My man's just learning, man. Analyzing and that. Man's watching the match like how we're watching. Like we can't affect it, bro. My man's watching like. You get me, bro? No, I need action. You get me? I need action, bro. This is what I'm.
And bro, and this is why, out of all the managers, we've had in it, I hate this guy the most because
You know what? I'm with you, bro.
Because
I'm with you.
The feeling of being scammed and sold a dream, it makes me want to do something crazy, bro. It makes me want to do some evil stuff, bro. Like,
you know what it is, Nero? I used to hate Ollie, yeah. But you know, at the back of my mind, I knew Ollie didn't have a fucking clue. He never had. Exactly. He never had. He hadn't come from anywhere to make me think he had a clue. You get me? I never believed in Ollie prior. I never believed in him. This guy is worse because this guy made me believe. You get what I'm saying?
So other fans, people fucked with Ollie because he scored that goal. You know, I can only imagine. I understand that to a degree. You know what I mean? He scored that goal and gave probably Man United fans like the best moment. That's probably one of the biggest, the most important goal in our history, bro.
Bro, I said for a long time with Ollie, them few seconds in the new camp bought him years in this job, bro.
Bought him years,
man.
Them seconds, bro. Them seconds bought him years here, bro. You get me?
Hated Ollie, bro.
But this is the thing with Ten Hag. What Ten Hag's not realizing is he's not got that. And very soon, I think before the end of this season, I think the majority will be against him. We've still got the belief parade.
By the end of this
we've still got the believers.
I think it's split. Go on, Jago. So you're gonna say?
I don't see him lasting, man.
No,
I don't. But he's still got his believers. He's still got his hallelujahs and his praise. The people who are still, believing in that. No, bro. I think he's not realizing. He's looking maybe Ollie before me had these chances. No, bro. He was woven into the club's history. You're just some bald guy. You get me?
Nah.
Yeah.
You're just some bald Dutch brother. You have no. There's no. None of these fans who are saying believe have Ten Hag in their hearts. You get what I'm saying? Ollie only got that far because he, like I said, he did his thing for us. Not just in that match, he did his thing for us. You know what I'm saying? Loyal player, 10 plus years, whatever. Ollie did his thing for us. You get me? And like you said, brought the biggest moment. Ten Hag hasn't got that behind him. You get me? So it's only so long. I've said as well, we've not even played the big teams yet. We've not even, obviously, we played City. We've not even played because we know what Liverpool are going to do to us. You know what Liverpool are going to do to us. So this is what I'm saying. We've not even he's not passed the same tests what he's failed last season. He's failing again. But then now with the crap form, you get what I'm saying? So watch when we go to a Liverpool or they come to us and they want to do they're going to start 7-0 and all that. You get me? Pep told his man to chill this time.
Hey, but don't worry, JV. Luke Shaw's coming back, bro. Luke Shaw's coming back, man. Luke Shaw's gonna save us all, man.
We gonna get to that, Eddie, in a second.
Luke Unshaw.
That takes me back. Big up to ChatSpot who asked this. Just to clarify, because obviously I'll be talking about this all day long, so I'm letting the ManDem get their opinions off and speak about it. But in regards to who else comes in, I've spoken on this before. I'm not Ten Hag out, and ChatSpot, you know this, so I don't think this is aimed at me, but this is just to clarify. I've said get everybody out. Let me just clarify this. And when I say everybody, I'm talking managers, I'm talking players, I'm talking all the staff, medical staff, recruitment, everybody who's a part of this ownership. Big up Never a Foul for the raid as well. Because then you go and bring in a CEO, then you bring in a DOF. Because then once you bring in a DOF, he then has a list of managers that he can work with, has worked with or works with, who has the same philosophy and the same idea. That's how this works. Whoever the DOF wants. Because personally, I don't think there is a standout candidate right now. There's no one I would pinpoint. I don't think sacking Ten Hag by himself is the answer. As much as I think Ten Hag's cooked out here. Word to Rhino, dinner. You know what I'm saying? He's food out here. It's a wrap. The show's over. But it's not solely on him. So when people say, oh, who else would you go and get? Go get me a DOF. And then whoever the DOF wants, I'm with that. That's my personal thing. But yeah, go on. Just to clarify that. Go on.
You know what's mad? I hate when people say who else comes in. We're just going to get slapped up. We're just going to... You know what I'm saying?
That's yeah. I'm just clarifying.
Like, what's it going to take? Is it going to take for us to be in 15th? And then man are going to say, yeah. Why wait till then? It's only going one way.
Yeah. No, but bro, these men want to act, yeah. These men want to act like a big club, yeah. When people violate us, you know, they wanted to bring up, oh yeah, we won this trophy, won this, like. But when it's actually time to act like a big club, they don't want to act like it. Because what big club, yeah, keeps a manager? Or what club, yeah, gives? What has Ten Hag done in his career, yeah, overall, yeah, where you can say, yo, he's going to win us a Prem or a Champions League? He's not winning that. He's not winning that. So why am I wasting my time? Next manager that comes in, yeah, he's not getting time from me. Because top managers, they don't need time. They need backing. You don't give top managers time, you give them backing. Because, bro, it goes without saying. You know what I mean? If you back Pep Guardiola, he doesn't need time. He will show you. He will show you like that. This is what I can do, bro. This is exactly what I can do. This guy is regressing, bro. And listen.
And check this. Here's my point as well. So man will say, who comes in. All right then. How many of you, man, would have said Postecoglou was going to be good? Do you get what I'm saying? No one before the start of the season would have said Postecoglou. Would have went to Tottenham and did this. Yeah.
To add to that as well, we look at it now because he's years into the job, and I'll criticize him and run jokes to annoy Liverpool fans and piss off Liverpool fans. But when Klopp was at Dortmund, people weren't clamoring for Klopp.
Exactly.
There was no big like, again, a few will. So like a Rumsey's here, a Jez, like people who are menace. Shout out to Strasbourg, Steve Konecki, like those are exceptions to the rule. My point is that at that point he was at Dortmund, no one was talking about Klopp going to win the major trophies, even though he had won 2 Bundesliga at that point with Borussia Dortmund, which is a great achievement. So yeah, there is other managers out there, but it's not our jobs like to know. If there was a standout candidate, I'd be like, go and get him. For me, the structure is more important. That's why I'm with Jago with that. That's why I'm saying go get me a director of football, because there's a manager out there who none of us are talking about right now. In a year, 2 years time, we're going to say he's one of the best. Same way you mentioned Postecoglou. No one were talking about Postecoglou this time last year. Deserby, as much as I criticized Brighton, no one were talking about him. The list goes on. Most managers are unknown at some point, unless it's a Pep who literally walked into the spotlight at Barcelona. Very few managers are like well known, like before they become the guy, and then they might do something and you go, oh shit, no one knew Mourinho when he was at Paul until he won that Champions League. Exactly. I'm saying some would have known because he won the Europa League or the UEFA Cup, same thing, the year before. But then no one was like, at that point, that season they won that, oh, this guy is going to be one of the guys. I know. There's, like I said, that's why when it's the same, it's a very lazy argument when people use it for players as well. And say, oh, where's such and such, what players can we get that are better? Caicedo is one of the best DMs in the league right now. This time last year, no one didn't know who he was. What are we talking about? But somebody located him.
We paid for Caicedo, bro.
We was linked to him. Oh yeah, we paid for him.
Bro.
Yeah, you right.
We paid for him.
You right.
You know what I mean? Crazy, man. Crazy. This guy. Listen, when he gets sacked, I hope they live stream it, bro. I hope they live stream it. I'll watch it, or I'll loop it, bro. I'll watch it again and again. I'll grab popcorn. I'll be just sitting there, bro, in a suit, just watching, all black suit, just sitting there. You know what I mean? This guy, bro. I'm done with him, bro. I'm done. And what's crazy, I heard something like he's not gonna be at the game on Sunday. I don't think
he's banned. He's banned. Yeah, he's banned from the touchline.
Is he banned? Oh, so is he gonna be in the stands? Or...
He'll be in the stands.
Okay, cool. But what?
Wait, so who's gonna be on the touchline?
His assistant, I presume so, isn't it? His assistant.
The bald brother who looks just like him.
Yeah, the guy who looks
twin, isn't it?
Bro,
Yo.
Man United
Tweedledee and
fans are so
Tweedledum.
bro. Man
Fact.
United fans are so dumb, bro. They like if we lose on Sunday, these men are gonna be like, nah, it's not Ten Hag's fault. Like he didn't
Yeah.
pick the team. Like he weren't in training the whole week. Like he wasn't setting up tactics. Like he's not gonna be in the dressing room at halftime. You know what I mean?
You know what the
It's
maddest thing,
crazy.
though? You know what? Just in relation to that match, because it's Everton, in it.
Yeah, Evan away. Yeah. Evan
So
away.
have you know, because they've got their ban thing or whatever, not their ban, their points.
Their
Is that
deduction
already
point.
been?
Yeah,
is
that's already
that
been
happened?
implemented. Yeah, it's happened already.
Oh, so they're gonna have a point deduction bounce. So, you know, like when man have a new manager bounce and the manager gets sacked, they've got something to be angry about, bro. Nah, trust me, they're gonna have a point to prove.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying, innit? So this is where it's gonna get peak for us because now we've not got him, we've not got the ball fraud on the bench, and then you get what I'm saying. They're gonna have their point to prove. We will have an excuse if we lose. Oh, the manager wasn't there. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's already not looking great for this match. We're not in form. You get me? Well, you know, we say we are in form according to the, you know, one of the best
We are
informed
informed.
teams at the moment.
Results wise, we are the most informed team. Yes, from a results perspective, that is correct.
From the results. But if you watch us, bro, my eyes are bleeding every time.
And then it's like who have we? And you think about who we played. We played Luton Town, Everton,
Exactly.
Burnley. Who else? I might be forgetting Brentford,
Sheffield United as well.
Sheffield United.
Yeah.
We have this December. I'm pretty sure we have.
I'll tell you now. 1 second.
The big teams. The
I'll tell you now,
Newcastle.
1
I know we
second.
got to go to St. James. I think.
Yep, you are right. Thank you for reminding. So our next games, obviously Everton away. Then we play Galatasaray away in the Champions League on Wednesday. Then Newcastle away. Then Chelsea at home on the Wednesday. Bournemouth at home. Then the following Saturday, Bayern Munich at home. Final Champions League group game. Away at Liverpool. Away to West Ham. Home to Aston Villa on Boxing Day. Away to Forest.
Nah,
That's the close out
bro.
of the year.
Back to back, bro. We play Everton and Galatasaray back to back. No, you're not away, bro. Away from home. Listen, it's treacherous times, bro.
It's treacherous, and
this-
Everton is the type
bro.
of team that we struggle with all teams, but
That's a
especially with a
That's a
team
fact.
like Everton, who's gonna sit back, allow us to have the ball, then try and punish us, and we don't have. Honestly, when I look at when I think about what he's probably gonna do, we're not gonna have the athletes in midfield to deal with the Decore and Onana, right? So they're gonna be bossing us around a little bit. Now, from an attacking perspective, they're not the greatest. So I think, we might be okay. Like, it spells a stink fest on Sunday.
Trust me, bro.
They're gonna. I'm telling you. I think
they could get a 1-0. They could get a 1-0, but I would not be shocked if it ends 0-0, or somewhat we get a fluky ass penalty and make a 1-1 out of it. I wouldn't be shocked at either two of those types of outcomes. This team is so badly built that we can't even think about how we might play because we have no clue how we've been playing this entire season.
We don't know what Man United is gonna turn up.
Not at all, man. We're
we just know it's not gonna be good.
We're consistently inconsistent.
Yeah.
Like whether we win, lose or draw that game against Everton, we know the performance ain't gonna be good. Like if you see one Manchester United game, you've seen them all. Hey, big up to Matthew. I see you in the chat. Jez, see you in the chat as well. Large up to Niger in the chat. Roms, all the regulars, all the new people, everyone who just joined over from the raid from Never a Foul. Big up the Never a Foul gang. Hit the like button on the video. Run up the likes, people, because there's now over 120 people in here, and we're only at 41 likes. So let's get up to 80 likes. Like check 1212. Let's do that. Hit the subscribe button as well. Make sure you subscribe to the Young G's channel as well. Nero Knows Ball. One of the mods, but Nero's channel in the comment section, please, as well. Of course, if you super chat, we'll get straight to your comment or question as well. But I'll start all the better questions. Please just keep them Manchester United related, please, people. But Diego, we'll go to you because we discussed this yesterday, but we'll get your thoughts on this. Martinez is going to be back soon. They're saying Luke Shaw could be available for the game on Sunday. How much of a difference do you see those two players making?
They will make a difference regarding how we play out from the back. Right, because Martinez is one of our better passers, even though he's a center back. So that will make a difference. And Luke Shaw, right, he's also good at playing out from the back also. So in terms of that, they will make a difference. Right.
Okay.
Regarding how we play out from the back. Because Martinez is a very good passer.
Yes, which he is. That is true. You know what I'm saying? I think Martinez will hear that. Luke Shaw, again, yeah, he's better on the ball, but it's kind of like our biggest issue, as bad as we've been defensively, is scoring goals. But that's a whole different conversation. And just to Ellie who says, would you take Ancelotti? Of course. You know what I'm saying? Without doubt. Yes, I would take Ancelotti. When he was at Everton, I wanted him when he was at Everton. But certain people was here campaigning. People was campaigning for Oli at that time, but we moved. Yeah, go on.
That's elder abuse. Don't do that to Ancelotti. He's trying to go out on the purpose. Don't do that to Ancelotti.
No. Don't do. You know why? You know why it's not do that to him. You know what Ancelotti's at. You know when you play GTA and you clock the game and you're just running around doing side missions and extra stuff. That's where he's at. He's completed the game. He's calm. He went to, no disrespect, he went to Everton.
Yeah, man's doing the taxi driver missions and that, innit? You know them.
We gonna age my
missions.
Like, he doing the side stuff, yo. He doing the missions with Chop and all them things there. Like, that's what man's doing. Man's got the missions with the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just legit what it is. You're right. You're doing the taxi man missions and all that. Becoming a police officer, doing that side of things. Like, so he would, like, that's what it is. Like, he's completed it. I hear you though, Eddie, because we could make it worse. But when I seen him at Everton, I was like, oh, you literally out here just clock the game. Go get him. But like I said, people who are here campaigning for Ten Hag were campaigning for what's it called? We're campaigning for Oli that time. And Ancelotti was down the road. Now he's in Spain and went and won the Champions League in a rebuild. But hey, we move. You know what I'm saying? Different conversation. But JV, your thoughts on this? Luke Shaw.
You know what, yeah? The only way I think Luke Shaw makes a difference is if the manager implements it. And that's
if the manager Say that again. So you broke up a little bit. You said if the manager what with Luke Shaw?
If it implements him properly. So if he, and I mean that by when he's, I think him and Rashford do play better. They bring the best out of each other. But I think we need someone who's going to get in crosses for Højlund. You get me? So if we've seen that match in the Champions League where Rashford put in that cross for him, and it was a pretty difficult cross to get onto, but he back of the net. You know what I'm saying? Straight away. So we need someone who's going to put in crosses. Dalot can't cross nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dalot can cross Jesus, bro. Wan-Bissaka is not more of a cross for your head. He more likes to cross on the floor or cut back. Wan-Bissaka. So we're not really getting the best out of Højlund in those terms. So yeah, Luke Shaw could make a difference. He will make a difference. It will be better because you'll have a naturalised left footer left. We won't have this Lindelof there foolishness or whoever, you know, Amrabat doing his hybrid role. You know what I mean? We'll have someone there who knows how to play the position, who knows how to defend the position, cover the space. But it just depends on the manager. Like, I'm at the point now where you get a lot of people say, oh, you know, these players are throwing the manager under the bus, but I think we're not getting the best out of these players. You get what I'm saying? You've got to.
I hear that. I do. And they're his players. That's why I don't hear that. These are your guys.
Yeah.
Right.
This is what I'm saying.
The vast majority of them are your guys. Like,
let's his guys.
They're your players. Yeah.
Like, as much now, all right then, as much now, we can say he didn't buy Maguire. All right, but Maguire's your guy, bro. You've made it clear now. Maguire's your guy. He's your general. You're playing him and Evans instead of World Cup winner. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me, even because I've heard some people argue, you know, Varane looks like he's slowed down a bit. Mate, I don't care. You get what I'm saying?
That's nonsense as well, but we move.
No. I've heard that.
Yeah?
I've heard that.
Nah, that's what I'm
and
saying. People are lazy with it because like you turn 30 and all of a sudden just your physical attributes just disappear. I've heard that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
Bruno's almost 30 and nobody says it about Bruno, but different conversation.
You know what I mean? But man are going on like Maguire's got rocket boosters in his boots. He's not, mate. He looks like he's 38. You get what I'm saying? This guy is playing like he's 38, but he look physically in terms of how he moves. Maguire doesn't move like someone who's in their late 20s. He's very slow. He's cumbersome. He's, you know what I mean? He's you know what I'm saying? He's already got his nickname, the fridge or whatever man want to call him. But we need to the same way how he wants to get the best out of a Maguire, yeah, or a McTominay. Let's do that with our big players, then, innit? Because that doesn't make sense to me. How can you only get the best out of? You're getting the best out of mediocre players. So when you think you're turning a mediocre player into a world beater, no, you're turning a mediocre player into a average player. You get me? We don't need that. We need someone who can turn good players into world beaters. You get what I'm saying? That's what we need.
Yeah.
We don't need to
level them up.
Yeah, there's no point in what's leveling up a Maguire going to do for us, bro? You have to remember. You see, before he got Johnny Evans was thinking to retire, bro. So what's leveling up a Johnny Evans doing for the team? Really, it's not longevity wise.
It's not moving. Yeah, it's not moving us forward. I get the point you're making. Yeah.
It's just sustaining. He's biding time. I think he's just waiting for this payout, bro. He's seen Mourinho get that fat check. He's seen Ollie get his fat check. He knows if I do this certain way, I'll get my P's. I'll go back to Holland and manage Utrecht, or I'll go manage 20. You know what I mean? I'll go back to, you know what I mean?
I could see him going back to Ajax. I could see him going back to Ajax still because they are in a bad way. They are in the bottom of the league or like near the bottom of their league.
Exactly, bro. So I think he's I'll get my payout. I'll go back to Holland. I'll be a king over there. You get what I'm saying? But if you're gonna get, like I said, if you're someone who can get the best out of them, man, get the best out of the ones who we'd really need to do something. Get the best out of a Bruno. Get Bruno scoring and assisting every game like he was. Get Rashford back on track. You've got Højlund, who looks like, I personally believe if Højlund was at a Manchester City or Arsenal or even a Chelsea, Højlund would be firing in our league. You get what I'm saying? He's got all the physical.
I don't think he'd be 0-10. I don't think he'd be 0-10.
Not at all. I think he'd be firing. I think the Champions League suits him because it's a bit more faster paced, if that makes sense. Champions League football is a little bit different. It's European football and he's a European footballer. So it's different from the Premier League. You know what I mean? But I think we need to, so if we've got players coming back, we need to see a difference. We need to see a change. There's no point in us we could have our strongest 11 out, but if we don't look like our strongest 11 or if we're not playing like that, it's pointless. You get what I'm saying? So if we're getting these man back, we need to see something because I don't know. I think he's trying to buy this time, and I think that's why other players like say Sancho are not really too bothered because I think Sancho thinks he's going to last longer than him. I think Varane isn't in for that just because of how old he is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I think if Varane was maybe a little bit younger, he'd probably say, you know what, yeah, I'll wait out because you're not going to be here too long. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's one of them. If we're getting players back, we need to get them going, get the team going in it.
Because for me, it's like this, man. I can't even put stock in these players coming back because the first game we played this season was one of the worst games I've ever seen United play in a couple of years. Like when we played against Wolves, we got to remember that Wolves just couldn't finish their dinner. That's why we won 1-0. And it's hilarious because Varane put that header away to give us the victory. But now, he's getting benched for the likes of Johnny Evans. There's so much wrong with this club and its structure and the way it plays that, like, to Flawless's point, we won't see a difference until everybody associated with this calamity is out. So if Richard Arnold, even a John Murtaugh are still there, we'll still be making these same bonehead decisions, like allowing Ten Hag to run rampant with a transfer budget. That man had $400 million to implement the Ajax style that we brought him here for. We didn't bring him here for the football we played his first year or the football we're playing now. We brought him here with the understanding that he create some type of sustainability within the team that would make us far more dangerous towards the likes of a City and towards the likes of a Liverpool. And he just has not cracked the code. And honestly, because he hasn't done so, in my opinion, he deserves to go. We're not looking for managers who can just bring us a trophy. We're looking for managers who can challenge for a title and ultimately get the job done. And so that's why I'm okay with him being fired now, because he's already shown us he can't handle that responsibility. And then when I look at this Luke Shaw situation, I'm gonna call it how I've been calling it. I don't know Luke Shaw, but I don't like him. Simply put, he doesn't run. And when I look at the modern day fullbacks, for every top flight club, they're probably the best athletes on the pitch. They're the athletes that go from end line to end line from minute 1 to minute 90, like there's barely any like drop off in their endurance. And we can't say that Luke Shaw can provide us that. We can't say it. His best position was as the backup center back for Martinez and the left side. That was his best position. Everybody came to that realization.
I like it as a centre back. I'm a fan. Him at fullback, no, for the reasons you mentioned, like because he's you're built like a centre back. You're built like a modern day fullback.
Brother, he's built like a Sunday league footballer, bro. He's built like Trevor. And when you go play Sunday league, you got that left back. He's got a good left foot. You know what I mean? You got good old Trev. He's got a good left foot. When he was
mobile, but technically
he was good in his 20s. You know what I'm saying? Then man, he was good in his 20s. He's built like that, bro. You get me? Man could slap a week in the gym.
He can tackle, but he ain't running. He ain't running. Once it gets past,
man.
Watch out.
That's what it is, bro. I'm not saying I'm in mad shape right now, but I could do a week and I'll be in better shape than that. Give me a week in the gym, bro. Give me a week in the gym. Bro. You know what's mad? I've had this is how you know it's mad. I've had this situation with Flawless years ago. And I even said, how is your physique like that? And you work in a gym, bro. Your job is a professional footballer, and there's a gym there every day. Every day you go to training, there's a gym right there, bro. Right there. You don't even have to pay for it done. You can't even say, my brother ain't up. Man can't even use that excuse. There's a gym there every day. My man should be running, treadmill, whatever. He should be in shape. Fitness shouldn't be a problem. And that's one thing I think with United. I think a lot of our players don't look fit. People come to us and they play and they run. And sometimes it's like we were saying there before with Flawless, I want my players to run. I don't think we do enough fitness. I don't think our players look fit enough. People come to Old Trafford and run us off the pitch. You get me? Run us off the pitch.
You know what? But that ties into, I wouldn't go as far as to say it's fitness. I think that more ties into, even though I think it's a part of it, I think it's mainly the profile. I talk about it all the time. Eddie mentioned it, key word, athletes. The game has gone that way. When you look at the best teams in Europe, I would just use the Premier League, for example, athletic. And when I have physical attributes, and when I say that, it's not just pace and power. Pace and power is included, but it's also strength, balance. You know what I'm saying? Agility. Like there was a game recently we played, and me and Eddie was on the watch along, and it's when Ericsson got subbed off, and our midfield was Mount, Bruno, McTominay. Most unathletic, you know what I'm saying, just terrible midfield. It gives you nothing from any standpoint. Like anybody can run through that type of thing. That's the problem.
I don't know where Nero's from, but I bet you I get 3 of Nero's homeboys. They all look more athletic than Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes, and Ericsson. I don't know where Diego from, but Diego could throw a rock and find 4 brothers where he's from and find some dudes more athletic than that midfield, bro.
Yeah, it's just awful. You talk about it all the time. Like you mentioned it with Everton. Like athletes is, and as much as people want us like technical ballers, yes, of course you want your players to be good on the ball as well. But Manchester City are a prime example of that. Even though they're not a pace and power team, that all their players balanced. You know what I'm saying they have phenomenal. We all seen how Bernardo Silva span Caicedo. We don't have a midfielder who can do that.
I was just about to mention him. He is agility. In terms of strength, he's one of them. You look at, he's not the strongest. You probably think he can't put in a tackle. Have you seen how Bernardo Silva tracks backs and tackles? Yes. He is one of the most effective tacklers in the league. And when he first come, you wouldn't have said that about him.
Yeah, because but it ties into, because of his stature and how he looks, you don't associate him with athleticism. because he's 5. I've seen him. He's smaller than me. He's 5 foot nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's slimmer than me. But you don't associate him with that facts. When I seen him in town, I was like, oh shit, that's Bernardo Silva. Like, he's small in stature. He doesn't look physically big, but agile, balanced.
Yo, my man's always in town, you know. My man's always in town, cutting about.
He probably lives there, but that's what it is, like balance, like Foden has it in terms of mobility. And that's what we lack. We don't have players. You're mentioning their JV with fitness. We don't have. How many of our players can you associate with being mobile? Not durable, because that's what Mount is. There's a difference between durable and, you know what I'm saying, and mobile. Like,
you know, like McTominay can just look like he's doing something. He's not doing nothing.
And he's probably one of the more mobile ones, which is a problem. Because it's probably him. Right. How many of our players, like, take Højlund out of it because he's new? Højlund, I throw in that mix. Like that goal Højlund scored against Galatasaray where he just picked up the ball and ran from the halfway line. How many of our players are capable of doing that? Yeah, Rashford.
You know what's mad though? What's mad?
But there's very few. Yeah, go on.
At one point, I would have said Rashford, but it's almost like it's been coached out of him. You get me? It's almost like and this is the thing with I don't have a very strong belief in our backroom staff at all. Like, the amount of players over the past few years who come here and regress, there's deeply something wrong with that backroom staff, facilities, everything. A lot of players come up to us and just die a footballing death, bro. Regress.
Right.
You get me? So I don't have a strong faith in our coaching at all. Like, all right then, even someone like Garnacho showing a lot of potential, but it's like he's not now being coached to the next step. Do you get what I'm trying to say? He's not been like carried through properly. It's kind of like he looks like he's stagnated now, but it's like, well, yeah, because he's not been progressed on. He's not been coached in the right things. It's like and this is why I fear for this Kobe Mainu guy, because I think he looks amazing, but I can bet my life he'll bring him in and it'll just stagnate because they're not coached properly.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's all the fitness. A lot of the stuff is our backroom. I think they've got away with murder, the backroom stuff, and it's mad because
that's why I get rid of them all, JV. That's why I said, yo, like I'm just not settling with just like you know what? Let me just get rid of the manager. No. Everybody, include the backroom staff in there. Everybody can go.
The cleaner, everything, bro. The cleaner.
Everybody.
Clean house.
Cleaner. The car park attendant. Everyone gone.
Shout out to Corey, because he was on Big Six Bands yesterday, and I was saying keeping a couple, and he's like, I don't even want to keep the canteen ladies. He's like, I don't want anybody associated with this regime who's been here through the tough times and can sap the confidence from the players. Everybody gone. And to Mike just quickly says, can we have a more diverse show next time? What do you mean by that, Mike? I'm saying, just to clarify.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean by that? Before I respond, I would love to know what you mean by that when you say, can we have a more diverse show?
Bro, this is diverse, bro. We got someone from America. We got people from Manchester. Bro, this is fucking diverse.
We literally got two Mancunians. I done from London, I done from Jamaica, and someone from the West Coast, LA. Like, but I don't know what he means by that. So that's why
I know what he means. I know what he means. Do you want me to say?
No. I'm giving him an out. You get what I'm saying? I'm hoping it's not the hour. I'm hoping he's talking about opinions. You know what I'm saying? But even then, Jago's pushed back on certain things, so I don't know what he's talking about. But we'll get to it. Go on, Jago. What you say?
No, I was just referring to what he was saying.
I hear you. Right. I hear you. Yeah, we gonna but yeah, I'll let him respond. But yeah, go on there, bro. Your thoughts on Shaw and Martinez coming back and the difference you think it does or doesn't make.
I think with Shaw, it's just like our problem is we can't score goals. I don't think the defense is the biggest problem. You know what I mean? Like, the people playing left back aren't causing harm to our team as worse than other players. You feel me? So Luke Shaw just being there is just, they're just saying that it's an excuse. It's another excuse. What does Luke Shaw do to make us score goals? What does he do to create chances? You know what I mean? What, take corners and that? The guy's got, 17 assists in like 10 years, bro.
Yeah, and his Premier League career, he's got 17 assists, and people tell me he's great.
Lord, see.
So how is he going to make us score goals? That's the problem, bro. Like literally,
That's 1.7 assists a season, bro.
that is, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is what we're dealing with. Like, Regulon actually has been playing well, bro. I would keep
There's
him.
goalkeepers who are busting more than assists than that a season, bro. There's goalkeepers with more assists than that in a season.
He's highly likely or close by it. We'll go, carry on there, carry on.
But this is what I'm saying. And even with Luke Shaw, you guys were talking about, like, you know, how he just, you know, he's still not at the right way. And listen, Flawless, we asking professionals to be professional, man. This is what we're doing.
To be professional, yo.
It doesn't get more simpler than that, bro. You know what I mean? We should have known when we signed him that this guy loves Burger King, bro. Have you not seen the video of him in Burger King?
I've seen that video, and that's
don't let me see that. Don't let me see that.
Have you not seen it, fam? Yeah. He's at the you know the screen thing. Yeah.
He was
probably bare happy in it, smiling up at the Whopper and that in
it. Bro, it just don't make sense to me. Luckily, he's not in America because the American fast food is crazy. Like I haven't been there, but I've just heard like all the shit.
Oh yeah, he would have dead. He would have dead over there, fam.
He would have ate. Like we legit have dudes who eat themselves out of the league.
Yeah, like a Zion thing. He would have done a Zion
like they
thing,
they get so much money, right? And they might have been from the struggle, so they ain't used to having good food like that. So you give these dudes from the hood like a $5 million check, bruh. Man, listen, some dudes come back, left 210, come back 240.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. He would have done a Zion thing, bro. But even with the injuries, before I get onto the Lissandro thing, with this injuries, we've had so many different injuries to different positions. And like, I'm not trying to, like, obviously, the manager's trash, but it's just like, yo, it is partly his fault as well. What are you making these guys do in training, bro?
Hell yeah.
Something has to be wrong, man.
Yo, like, there's definitely a problem because I don't remember this many injuries under different coaches.
But this is what I'm saying about the backroom stuff, man. That's the point I'm making to tie in with that.
Like, it is crazy, bro. But I don't think injuries has anything to do with the way we play football. I think it's a cheap excuse. It's a very, very shameless one. You know, we've been dominated by every single team we played against. I won't say dominated, but we've been outplayed on the ball by Sheffield. Sheffield don't have a player that gets into our team. You know what I mean? They don't.
We get outplayed by them, and then Newcastle went there, and what was it, like 7-0, 8-0, 9-0?
8-0.
Yeah, they packed them 8.
I think 8 different goal scorers as well, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And this is what I mean, bro. So in terms of like overtraining, you're overtraining these guys for what? Like, what are you teaching them? Because we're not seeing it. It's not like he's overtraining these guys, and he's trying to put in a new system quick thing. We're not seeing it, bro. We're not seeing it. Preseason, this guy played like 20 games, bro. He wasted that preseason by giving us some stupid friendlies. Man stayed up till like what, 2 a.m. to watch Dortmund and Flawless. I should have done what you did, just not watch them. You know what I mean? You buy into that because I remember when you didn't watch the preseason, I was just like, nah, he's on to something. Now I understand why, bro. Waste of time.
Yeah, that's preseason for you. Always, whether we're good or whether we're bad, preseason, because it gives people, like, especially now in the social media era, it's like such a false sense of like security in regards to saying how your team's shaping up, how the managers go managing the game in regards to lineups, tactics, substitutions. That's not just us, that's everyone, individual players. You know what I'm saying? The reason why preseason Pirlo became a thing is because Manuel Pereira was performing well in preseason. There's a reason for that. Like, how is that at the preseason Pirlo? That's why I don't pay no attention. When people like, even imagine Sancho in the false 9, for example, because we're using him. I would have loved to have seen that in game. Opening game against Wolves, I wanted to, and the fact that he didn't play that annoyed me. Had I had watched, I probably would have been annoyed more. Because I'm like, why not try it? And even if it goes wrong against Wolves, you scrap it and you go, all right, cool, let's try something else. But
you know what's mad though?
You take him off at half time and you just say you're cool. Like, I call it quits.
You know what's mad though? he was probably and this is why the whole Sancho thing mad, because if you did go look back at pre-season, Sancho was probably when he played, he was probably one of the most consistent.
He was,
bro. One
bro.
of the better players.
He was playing well, bro. He was looking sharper. You know what I mean? That goal way he running behind. Guys were saying, "Oh, yeah, pause it right away." But yeah, bro. You know, we're
a funny pause still.
Yeah, the through ball, you know what I mean? The Gabriel mistake. And yeah, like he blitzed him still. And the finish, like you need to watch that goal back. The finish was there, bro.
I'm saying, bro.
Like Sancho can strike a ball in it. You know what? I like, bro, there's so many things I could talk for hours. I could talk for hours and hours about how bad everything is. It's very simple. And listen, you can't cheat football, man. This is one thing. You can't cheat football. You can't. You can only get away for so long. Ten Hag, yeah. And how old is this guy? He's like 50, bro. Ten Hag's in his 50s, so he's not even like a young manager in terms of young in the game. Like he's not in his 30s, like an Arteta.
He's been experienced because he probably before he got the Ajax job, he was probably coaching at Ajax. I'm guessing. I've not done my research on his resume, but he's probably he probably done some form of research. Was he at
Bayern with Pep? He was at Bayern with Pep.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So the Bayern B team or Bayern 2 or whatever, he was the manager.
He was at U also.
Yeah,
he was at where?
FC20.
So he's that. Yeah, so that adds into your point. Then he was at FC20. Go ahead, Eagles. That he's got experience in regards to coaching. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, in regards to coaching, but not obviously handling big personalities. But yeah, like I said, you can't cheat football. So whether it needs to take us to lose 8-0 next time, maybe 7 wasn't enough. Maybe it's gonna be an 8-0. Who knows? Maybe we might get thrashed 10-0. Listen,
we're gonna get packed in. Someone's gonna pack us into. Someone's gonna murder us, bro.
Definitely, bro. Like we are there for the taking. If I'm Everton, like Sean Dyche is definitely looking at this game. That's a winnable game. Man United at home.
We're doing for the taking.
You know what they're gonna do to us, innit? You know what they're gonna do?
We are there for the
taking.
Physical.
It's gonna just be a fight. It's gonna be a fight. Have you seen that guy? They got that Beto. He looks like a flipping MMA fighter, bro. That man is gonna get boxed up all man.
Calvert-Lewin's playing as well, right? So you got him. You got the midfield as well.
Cool and them, man.
I'll tell you now.
In the box.
Maguire,
anyhow, them two are on the pitch. That Beto and Calvert-Lewin at the same time against Johnny Evans and Maguire. It's finished, bro.
It's finished. Johnny Evans won't play, bro. He's gonna play Lindelof, bro.
Do you think it'll be Lindelof and Maguire? Do you think that'll be the two we'll go with?
Linda, you know.
He can't be that dumb. You can't play Lindelof against Everton.
This guy signed Mason Mount, so you know, like
he's gonna play Linda.
I can't even argue, bro. I can't even argue. If you play Lindelof against these, like, bro, I'm not even a coach. I can see shit like this. it's so obvious. He's gonna get pinned, bro. Like he's going to that game. I can picture it in my head already. Gonna be a physical battle. And Man United players they're gonna shit themselves, bro. Then they're gonna go to Galatasaray, another must win. That's his aim. If we get a draw, we're done out here, bro. I think we're already out, but bro,
they could figure
you out, man.
Yeah, let's go to the actually narrow Galatasaray. Do you think we can get a result? You think we're out of the Champions League? Well, you kind of already answered the question.
We're out. Man.
We're out.
Yeah,
Diego, you saying we're out?
Yeah, man.
I think we're out in it, but I just hope we can get a win, obviously, because I think that Ten Hag doesn't get sacked from the Champions League. So I want the next manager to try and do something in the Champions League, whether he gets like a shot or whatever. But bro, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. They've got confidence from beating us already at home. They beat us. They beat us at home. So what makes you think they won't do it on their turf, bro? You know what I mean? We've got players there who are shook. You got Maguire. He's a shook guy, bro. You know what I mean? If you're a striker, I'm not blinded by this fake form, bro. You want to play against guys like Maguire. That's the ease. That's your day off as a striker, bro. You know, playing against Maguire, it's a light day, bro. Maguire's a light meal, bro. Like, He's
a light
not
meal,
it, bro.
He's a light meal.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
Nah, trust me,
But
man.
it's a rhino, man. Did it, man. You food.
bro, he's
You know
a
what I'm
snack.
saying?
Like, bro,
Pause.
like that's literally what it is, bro. Don't get bullied. You know what I'm saying? Maguire trying to play up from the back. Nah, listen, Ten Hag's
I hear
done
you,
at
man.
here.
Yeah, but
Where to Sully and Top Boy, man, innit? You either a monster or your food. You could never be
Exactly.
food, but he's food. Yeah, go on.
Nah, he is food, bro. He is, bro.
Dead food.
Man be licking their lips when they see him. Pause, no homo, fam. Like, guys be licking their lips, doing all of this, bro, when they see Maguire, fam. It's not a joke around there, bro. It's not, man. This guy.
You know what it is, though, as well? You know what it is? You know, when you look at it's their centre forward as well. It's Icardi. Icardi is an elite
Bro, he's
striker.
been about, man. He's been about.
Yeah,
He
do you know what I
put the
mean?
ball in the net.
He will know because you know what it is. He's not the fastest. He doesn't need all of that. It's positioning. It's positioning. Yeah, do you know what I mean? He's the exact type of player you don't want Maguire playing against. Do you get what I'm saying? He's the exact type of player you don't want him playing against. Like, do I think we're gonna lose? Yes, we couldn't cope in Copenhagen. You get what I'm saying? So we're not doing nothing in Galatasaray, bro. You get what I'm saying? These men will turn to gal in Galatasaray. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna get. I could see it. You have to think, what score was it at ground? They scored at least 3, didn't they?
3-2. It was 3-2. It was 3-2.
See, I don't think we'll score over there. And if we do, it'll be a
set piece.
Yeah, or so, we'll get a snidey goal. I think they will destroy us over there with the crowd and everything. Mental, like Dero was saying, players will start shrinking. You see them playing within themselves, sideways passing back to here. No one will want to take the ball. We're gonna go there and do that, and we're going to lose. United at this moment are losers, bro. The serial losers. We have the mentality of a relegation team when it comes to a fight.
We do fold.
Yeah,
we fold every time. Adversity, yeah, we fold. And even relegation teams will scrap.
Yeah, when it's a hard game, bro, there's fucking 11 deck chairs out there, bro. Everyone's just folding, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's just folding, melting. We've not got the mental capacity. We don't have that type of fight. So that type of look, like Copenhagen did their little thing, tried to come and intimidate us, and it worked, bro. They did some B-Tech intimidation. We're going into the Lions' Den now. You get what I'm saying? They did their intimidation thing was dead, bro. It was dead, but it worked.
And
still
fell for it.
And they were trash as well. Copenhagen are not even a good team, bro.
They're awful. Yeah, I agree with that.
They're shit, bro. And
this is what I'm saying, bro. This is the maddest. Nero. If Chelsea was to play against them, if City was to play against them, if Arsenal was to play against, it'll be 3-0, 4-0. You know, just like that. 3-0, 4-0. Quick.
Right.
Second gear. You know, just quick. You know what I'm saying? Training match type of thing. We're struggling against teams, bro, who man should just be rolling over. You get me?
Yeah.
And that's my biggest concern.
Go on.
Even when it comes to sacking managers, Man United normally still take too long.
Yeah.
We do that ties into it in regards to everything off the pitch.
Problem.
But
as a club, we normally take too long to sack managers. We normally wait until it's too far gone.
Yeah, because you know what it'll be? We'll sack this guy, and then you know what it'll be? Caretaker till the end of the season. You know, them fuckery there. Instead of just getting it out of the way now, and someone might be able to change something. Someone might be able to still get us a top 4. Someone might still be able to. We're gonna just think
we never proactive, man. We always reactive. There's no
We always take too long, man. We always take too long.
But all you three, you man are saying we don't. Eddie, you echo that in regards to the stupid question, but I still ask you anyway. Galatasaray away, no prayer, no hope.
I'm praying for a loss. I have absolutely no patience for Europa League night.
Right.
No patience for Europa League night.
Man. One game
but
a
if
week,
we win, we can get through the group though. If we win, Eddie.
If we win, then I go what to the round of 16 to get stomped out by, let's see, Braga or whoever the hell is random enough to make it to.
No, you know what it is.
I'm not dealing with these dudes. I'm not dealing with these dudes. Let me say it like this.
Cool.
These players deserve no more exposure in the Champions League. They have not earned the right to hear the music. Every time they've stepped out on that pitch when it comes to the Europa League, they have embarrassed us. Embarrassed us.
No,
Think
for
about
sure.
how we beat Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Ugly ass football. 1-0 the entire time.
Lucky penalty save
Onana
as well.
saves a penalty.
Mhm.
Galatasaray. Go up 1-0, give him the goal right back. Go up 2-1, give him the goal right back.
Yeah.
Then Onana plays a terrible pass. Casemiro red card, penalty, game's done. We have embarrassed ourselves at every large opportunity we can think of. There's no reason to subject the fan base to this anymore. No reason whatsoever.
You know what the worst thing is though with the Champions League? We still got to play Bayern again. We just need to hope they've wrapped up the group.
Oh my God!
Nah, they would have.
'Cause if
They'll have the group wrapped up by then. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
but
might not get embarrassed.
I think I've heard people say, "Oh, Bayern are either they're just gonna play their like they're gonna play their kids in it." But bro, who's to say that they won't pop us as well?
the kids will slack us up, bro.
We can lose to anybody. Yeah,
Bro,
their kid cooked it. What's the brother's name? Tell.
Yes, exactly. I was about to say that they brought him on and he scored against us.
He cooked us too. Yeah, man. I'm not having it with these dudes in Champions League. Now, if we get the result, thank the Lord, because again, we can be on 6 points, and I don't think anybody else will out of the
we'd be second if we win,
get 6.
and then and Bayern Munich beat Copenhagen. We'd be top. We'd be second in the group by 2 points, I believe so. I
right.
check that, but yeah.
Now, Flawless. You see, Man United, we play like, you know, when you were younger, you ever just go to the park and you see guys playing football and you don't know these guys, but you just play football with them and you play against others. Literally, that's what it is, bro. Literally, bro. Just
no direction. Just kicking ball.
Just kicking ball, bro. Literally. Just going out there and kicking football, bro. Playing.
It's mad. It is. Hey, and like Black Diamond said in the chat, you lot run up the likes because there's still over 115 people in here. And we're only at 58 likes. So let's get up to 100 likes, people. Like Jago said there, hit the like button. You lot are clearly watching, enjoying the content. Run up the likes. Get us up into triple digits, people. Get us up into triple digits. Hit the subscribe button as well. It is road to 9,000 subscribers. Get us to 8,690 people. 5 more subscribers. We're currently at 8,685. 5 more subs and there's over 115 people in here. I'm only asking for 5 subscribers. That is legit it. That's all. So get us to 8,690, please. Make sure you subscribe to Nero's channel as well. The link is in the title. Nero knows balls. The link is in the title. Click the link. It will open up a new tab. So click the link right now. It opens up a new tab and you can subscribe to his channel and find all of his socials as well. Continue to get your questions in. I know I've not got to as many questions, but because there's 5 microphones here, people. But if you super chat, that's one surefire way to make sure we get to your question as well. But Nero will stay with you. Because see, so much is going crazy, people. Hour and a half into the show, over an hour and a half. We've not even spoken on Manchester United versus Everton from the weekend. We've touched on it briefly because there's so much other stuff going on. And speaking off the pitch stuff, Jim Ratcliffe, Ineos, 25% of the club. What's your thoughts on that, Nero? Obviously, we're still waiting for announcement. Oh yeah, thoughts.
Yeah. So with that one, it's just like people are getting gassed over nothing. When I mean they're getting gassed over nothing, they're getting gassed by things that they're hearing, innit? You know, I don't like to excite myself over things I hear. I'm a visual person. I like what I see in it. You know what I mean? And what I hear all the time about Man United is all I hear is rumors and this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, bro. Just stop talking and do it. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I don't even understand. Yeah, these men are like, who's giving them the details to all of this? Like, man saying, oh yeah, so what? I know Jim Ratcliffe's plan, apparently, according to social media, bro. So he's gonna come in and bring this guy, and this is what we're gonna do. Listen, just come in and do it, and we'll see. And then with that, I'm not backing this Jim Ratcliffe guy. He has to show to me why I have to back it. You know what I mean? It doesn't, because I'm tired of Man United, just forcing things on me, bro. Stop forcing things on me. Bro, if I don't like it, I don't fucking like it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, real talk, bro. Like, Ratcliffe, bro, listen, just come here and do your thing. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? 25%, bro. But all I'm saying is, him trying to work with the Glazers, that's a red flag, man. That's a big red flag. You know what I'm saying? So people can gas it, but you're desperate, man. You know what I mean? That's just desperation, bro. And that's what Man United fans are. They're clutching at straws. They want structure. Like, listen, it's good. Like, we all want structure here, but bro, it's not guaranteed that this is gonna bang, bro. Because this guy has no track record of being successful. Look at his club in Nice. What have they done? Go fix your club in Nice before you come to Man United. You know what I mean? The French league is bro. My days.
Yo, if you trust me,
the French league is probably easier to win than the Premier League.
Yeah,
it's easier to win.
Competitive, I would say. You know what I'm saying? I would say so.
Because you know
you're dealing with less powerhouses and less money.
Yeah.
So on paper,
bro, you just gotta make sure that when you bought PSG, you gotta like let them know what I'm going in it. Like let them know that we're on smoke this year. And that's it. We've seen Monaco win the league. We've seen Lille win the league.
Yeah.
So Nice, bro, you've been there for like 4 years. Not even a UCL qualification, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm not buying into this hype. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see if it really is what they say it is. But yeah, man.
First, Jago, what are you saying about it in regards? Because we haven't spoken on this in Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos and his 25%. And I believe it's Richard Arnold's left to saying John Murtough could leave. Talks of a CEO, talks of a DOF. And I say talks, that's the most important thing in that sentence, people. But yeah, Jago, over thoughts on it.
Yeah, as Nero said, it's a case of wait and see. Wait and see what actually happens. But the situation is though flawless. As fans, what options we have? Because what do we do as a club? Stay how we're run now under the Glazers or Radcliffe coming in? What are the options? Sheikh Jassim seems to be out of it. So what do we do as fans? We have to just hope maybe what Radcliffe is trying to do maybe works. Because we don't have the power. We have the power as fans, but the fan base is not united to use the power to get rid of the owner. So what can we do as fans?
Yes, I think we're screwed either way. That's why I've not really paid it to. And I'm with you, Jago, and same with Nero.
That is it. What are the options?
Yeah, I think
it seems it's just two options on the table: Jim Radcliffe or stay the way we are. And I would prefer to give Radcliffe a chance. I don't really like it, but we don't have options. It's not like
saying he's just a
someone
bad option,
else is there ready to buy the club. So we all wanted Sheikh Jassim. That's what we all wanted. But it's the reality of the situation we're in as a club right now. And the way we operate as a football club under this regime is not going to work. So might as well we give something else a try. As I say, it's a case of wait and see the people that Radcliffe brings in. Because if he brings in John Claude Blanc, he's better than Richard Arnold.
Oh, that's facts. That's
right. And if we get, say, a proper DOF, remember, John Murtough is not even a DOF. So even at a football operations level, we should be better with proper football people in there instead of job for the boys, because that's what it is right now, job for the boys. So that is it. It's Jim Radcliffe seems the only option on the table, so it's a case of wait and see.
No, I did that. JV, what are you saying about it in regards to the whole Jim Ratcliffe Ineos takeover? And like I said, I use takeover because it's 25% and we're still waiting for an announcement. But yeah, thoughts?
I do like the fact he seems to be doing things, but I'm with Nero. I get what he's saying. It's like I need action, because I remember doing a show. We did a show a few years back, and we were happy we were finally getting a director of football. But then they revealed it, and it was Darren Fletcher, who's never done it before. So it's like, you know what I mean? It sometimes it seems like with United, they do things because they know we want something doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like we ask for takeaway and they go and buy us an oven pizza. You know what I mean? It's like we're not getting
That's
what
a
we ask
fire
for.
analogy, that yo. That
You know
is
what I
a
mean?
fire
No.
analogy.
Yeah, mommy get us Pizza Hut.
I went
You know what I mean?
Domino's
It's like we got
saying, just ran and got you the Tesco pizza. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, we always get some sort of like, right, take this, yeah, have this.
Yeah,
We never
there's
get
always
the
a
proper
downgrade. It's
thing.
never what we want. Yeah. I hear
You know what I'm saying? So it's I like the fact that he's getting rid of. I like the fact that these people are going, but it's the same thing what I think with the transfers. Who's coming in though? You get rid of whoever you get rid of, man, but who's coming in?
Well, the
You know
names
what I
we've
mean?
heard: Jean-Claude Blanc, who's someone who's actually been at the top level, etc., etc. We obviously linked to Paul Mitchell as well as the DOF. Michael Edwards' name's been mentioned. Dougie Freeman as well. Obviously, he's only been at Palace, but they're at least, like Jago said, they're at least the directors of football. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they're actual people
That's
who've been
what I
in
mean.
those role, been in that role. But yeah, go on, carry on.
If we're getting them in, if that's who we're looking at, it's a good start. But like classic United, we tend to tell everyone our business. We're the weirdest people out there. We tell everyone what we're doing, and then someone else will come and get these, and then we end up replacing Tweedledee with Tweedledum. You know what I mean? Don't get me another version of what we've got rid of.
Right.
We need
We
the
don't
proper
need
thing.
we don't need a next Darren Fletcher.
Yes, you know what I'm saying?
We don't
Get
need
me the
nothing like
proper
that.
thing.
The best in class.
Yeah, get me
Right.
the proper thing. So that's what I want. That's what we need to do. We need to get the proper people in. But I do like that he's at least getting rid of some of the, you know what I'm saying? He's getting rid of them. Whereas before it's like we might have put someone with John Myrtle or put someone with, or you know what I mean? So we're at least getting rid of the old ones. Now we need to get in the new. You get what I'm saying?
He's getting rid of people we know is not good enough. Because we remember John Murtough never came to Man United as a director of football.
Yeah, he was in a different role, and then we gave him.
He was in a different. So he's not a director of football. That is it. He's not. He's not. He doesn't have any experience of being a director of football, and that makes a big difference.
And you know what? That's the thing with us. It just relates back to what I said before about
job for the boys.
Yeah, jobs for the boys. Too many people learning on the job, bro. But we coming like work experience, FC.
Yeah, it's work experience. You said it there. How can you go and be learning on the job in a managerial position?
Brother, I'm telling you,
or DOF or
man
CEO.
works in them type of positions. Yeah, there's no one who comes into a job. You don't get to be the manager without having the credentials. Like, what are these man doing in the interviews, man? These men are spinning the interviews. Because how are you getting the manager's role without having the credentials? How are you getting this director of job role without having the credentials?
Man like Darren Fletcher.
You get me? It's mad, bro. Like, and that's the thing. We're the only big club who operates like that.
And that is why we fail, man.
Yeah, 100%. Like, as much as people look at Chelsea and they're very hire and fire, but if you come to Chelsea and you say you're this, yeah, you get your chance. But I bet you before that you've got the credentials. Like, you don't go to Chelsea and their director of football is not flipping, I don't know, Dennis Wise or Idigo Johnson, who's never done it before, or do you know what I mean?
Right.
When these other clubs have got their former guys in, they've been doing it somewhere else. Or
they got a resume.
But they've actually gone and learned. Do you get what I'm saying?
Clubs recruit these guys like how they recruit players.
Yes.
Remember when the Newcastle takeover went through, they went and got Dan Ashworth from Brighton as their director of football. So this is what serious football clubs do, is because Man United is not serious. That is the reason why we haven't done it over the past 10 years. We still haven't had a proper football structure in the club, and that is it. If you don't have a structure, you make stupid deals like Anthony. What competent director of football would sign off on that deal? 85 million.
Yeah.
That is where the director of football comes in. What they would do in that situation is get Ten Hag and next winger off the same profile. We ain't paying no 85 million for Anthony.
What's he done? What's he scored? What's he
But
assisted?
right,
Agreed.
but
Yeah.
because John Murdo is a clown, and that's the problem.
You know, it's mad. Yeah, these man, it's mad. You know, because you know when you think of it, these meetings with these John Myrtles and that, he probably has the good intentions, but he doesn't know football.
Right.
Man's
Yeah.
not a football man.
He's not qualified for the job he's
He's not
doing.
qualified,
Nah,
so he's just
bro.
getting blagged.
He's not a
Bro.
driver. So how you're gonna give him a truck to drive? He's not a
Yeah,
driver. He's a
man's here in
sideman. He's
Brazilian
not a
winger.
driver. That's it.
Man's here in Brazilian winger, left-footed cutting. He's just hearing the things that are ticking the boxes, but he's not.
It just sounds
Not
good, like a Tinder profile. It just sounds
yeah,
good.
bro.
Yeah. It just
Just
sounds. It
man are
sounds
getting
good.
transfer catfished out here, bro. We've just been getting transfer catfish for the longest, bro. It's mad. It's mad, bro. There's
Nah,
no
bro.
way. There's no way Anthony should even be at United, bro. Like, if you really deep it, who else in the Prem buys him? Who else?
Right.
Check this. This is how deep I'm gonna go. You know, who else in the Prem buys Anthony? Who else in the Prem hires Ten Hag? Who else in the Prem? You know what I'm saying? Gets these players or these
I get
people
what
in,
you're saying.
and then when you actually look at it, it's literally the bottom half teams. That's how sick it is. That's how sick it is, bro.
But
There's
bro,
still
that's
Brighton
United.
spent 110 mil or something this transfer window. You know, they could have afforded him. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I mean, not Brighton, sorry, Bournemouth. One of them type of teams. They spent big skrilla.
And big bread.
They could afford him, bro.
Mm.
If they bid that to Brighton, he goes there. He goes there. If you know what I'm saying, he's not. Before we bid for him, if he got a bid from a lower table Prem team, he goes there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how mad it is.
Remember, Ajax wanted 40 million, and that's the next problem again.
Goes back to the
We
structure.
waited until Ajax sell a lot of players, and at that point, they never really want to sell anyone else. So they put
Yeah,
a
but-
big price on Anthony that they didn't even expect no one was gonna do it, and that's the problem. We were
Really.
stupid enough to do it.
No, first. Hey,
But-
large of everyone that is still tapped in. Yeah,
Yeah.
go on, Nero. He's gonna say something. Go.
I was just gonna say quickly, yeah. Nah, I see that. Obviously, I hear what you guys are saying. Obviously, I think I heard Ten Hag say something like, when Man United when Man United come calling, like the price goes up or something. But bro,
Which is the case. Which is true.
it is the case, but you have to think about it. Why is that the case?
Because we
Because we
negotiate
have
like idiots.
amateurs.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
We don't walk away from
amateurs
deals.
doing the negotiation
Well, we
You know
don't
what I'm
walk
saying?
away from nothing.
Bro, the
at
biggest
every level.
Exactly, biggest club in England, yeah, can't hire the best negotiators.
Right,
You know what I
that's
mean?
the problem.
That's your
That's the problem, man.
mm,
That's
that's your
why we
job.
pay stupid wages, man. Agents
get-
take us for fools, man, because they know these guys don't know what they're doing.
Exactly.
And
That's
this
how
is
we end up
this
getting
is how it
finessed.
is, man. This is how it is.
I
If you
just
don't
think
know what you're doing, you're gonna get taken for a ride, and that's what happens to Man United.
Yeah. And we got the money, and we got big money that people are gonna take us for a
And
ride as well.
they're money man. All they know is to truck money at it because they're money man. They're not football man.
And
that is
you
the
know what?
problem.
I don't blame those clubs because listen, if I was in charge, I'll be doing this.
No, we can't blame them.
Well, do the
We
same
can't
thing.
blame them. It's the reality. It's the reality of life.
Mm.
If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get run around. That's it. At every level, it's not just football alone.
That's just in general, yeah, especially in business though. Big up Black
In
Diamond,
general,
large up everyone
right.
that's still tapped in. Run up the lights, continue, hit the subscribe button. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back, we're gonna get predictions for our next two games of all of the ManDem before we close out. Jego, we'll start with you. Everton versus Manchester United on Sunday. Scoreline prediction.
I say we scrape a ugly 1-0, man.
1-0. Okay. Galatasaray away on Wednesday.
I say we lose, but I say maybe we get 3-2. 3-2.
Cool.
I think we'll score, but I think we'll lose. I'll say
3-2.
3-2.
All right, first. Nero, Everton, Manchester United.
Everton, nah, I feel like they're gonna win. It just makes so much sense. Like I can't go against Everton, unfortunately. So I'll go with 3-1 Everton.
3-1 Everton and the
Yeah.
Galatasaray game.
Galatasaray. I'll go with 2-1 Galatasaray.
2-1 Galatasaray. JV.
I
Everton, Manchester United.
didn't even realize it was Sunday, Wednesday. That makes it even more of a stinker. for the Galatasaray game. Trust me, bro, even more of a stinker. Because he's terrible with rotation. So I'm saying Sunday, I can see Everton getting 2-0. Two stinking goals, like mistakes and that, or just bad defending. And then I think Galatasaray are gonna, like, it could be. I'm thinking 3 or 4. I honestly believe.
Jeez.
It could be a massacre. If Copenhagen can score 4 against us, bro, yeah.
True.
Then people like Icardi, Mertens, Zaha, these people are gonna. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna have a field day against us, and I don't even think Zaha's that effective in that sense. But he's the type of player who he relishes it against us, you know, with the former United thing as well. So yeah, I think Galatasaray could be like. I'm saying they're scoring at least 3 on us, and
So
I don't see us. I'm saying either 3-0. I'm saying 3-0 or 4-1.
Ooh, jeez. All right, first. So 2 losses. You know what I'm saying? Nero saying 2 losses. Jago saying a loss, a win, and a loss. Eddie, what are you telling me, fam? You there?
Yeah, I'm good. That's my vibe.
Yeah. No worries, man. Handle basically what you got to do.
Just to close, just a one quick thing on the.
Yeah, of course.
On the Ratcliffe situation.
Yeah.
Bro, all we can do is pray. Because like I've been saying, anybody who gets in bed business-wise with the Glazers, I'll never trust you. You made a compromise because you knew you didn't have the bread if for a full takeover. So we gonna see. But that's all I got for that one. But for these games, I'm gonna go 0-0. I'm gonna go 0-0 for the Everton joint. I'm gonna go 3-1 Galatasaray for the Champions League, and that's just me hoping. You know.
So 3-1
that's what I see.
First, and people there will be watch-alongs for both of those games as well. Obviously, Everton versus Manchester United on the Sunday. I'll start moving watch-alongs slightly earlier as well. So I'll be going live like 30 minutes before people rather than the 10, 15 minutes. So I'll go live earlier. And obviously the Galatasaray game on Wednesday, which is the early kickoff, is 5:45 p.m. So we will be live. All these are on the upcoming live stream schedule on the channel anyway. But big up all the ManDem. Love to Eddie, of course. JV, great chopping up with JV. You know what I'm saying? This takes it back to the originals, the Young G, Nero, and of course Jago holding it down as well. Nero, you know what I'm saying? Let them know what you got coming up on your channel, where they can find you, all that good stuff. Links in the title, people, for his channel, Nero Knows Ball. But yeah, let them know where they can find you and all that good stuff.
Yeah, man. Obviously, links in the title. Yeah, bro, people, listen. Consistency. I'm not like my guy here, Flawless, innit? Flawless is. If I had his work rate, listen, I'd be something. I'd be up there, man. But listen,
soon come, trust me, man. You on your way, trust me. Once it clicks, and don't click into gear. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. You know, we don't. When it's my time, innit? But yeah, content will be coming soon. Like a match reaction will probably. Because Everton are going to beat us. So, listen, you expect a match reaction. I want to do a series where, like, I get people on there, like, on my channel, live streams and shit like that. Like, quick 30-minute thing, 40, like, something like that. So, content coming soon, man. Just subscribe, follow my gram as well, and all of that stuff. I'm active there. But, yeah, man, big up to my guy, Jago from Jamaica.
Big up, man.
Big up to you, big up to JV as well, the original guy, you know what I mean? And my guy Eddie as well, man. It's my guy, bro. The West Coast Don.
Man, this was dope, man. Shout out to all y'all, man, for real.
I'm Flawless, of course, as well, man. Big up for having me on here, man.
You already know the pattern, man. You already know the vibes. Big up to everyone in the chat as well. I see you lot enjoying the show. Black Diamond said it's therapeutic, and you can see, man, whether it's content creators on the actual channel or it's people in the chat, Manchester United fans. I know the rivals are here running jokes to be expected, but I know for us Manchester United fans, it's therapeutic. There's times Nero was talking about certain things, and I can see he's getting things off his chest when JV said, don't even let me get started. You know, man, are just getting things off their chest about certain things at this football club as well.
Just taking turns.
I fully get it. Yeah, like legit, like that's just like what it is. But yes, love to everyone who has locked in. We are back. I was gonna say tomorrow, technically today, if you're in the UK time zone, people. Stack day tomorrow. Obviously, we're back on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch, people. So we're doing 3 watch-alongs on the Twitch unit. So the content doesn't stop. We're doing 3 watch-alongs on the Twitch. You will start with Manchester City, Liverpool, 12:30 p.m. UK time. Then following that, Newcastle United versus Chelsea, the 3 p.m. kickoff. Then the late kickoff, people, 5:30 p.m. people, which is Brentford versus Arsenal. All 3 of those on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch. They will not be here on the YouTube. So you just download the Twitch app for free, sign up for free, create an account, and the same way you watch and comment on YouTube, it's the exact same on the Twitch, people. I'll be joined by the gang throughout the day as well. So that's 3 watch along starting at 12:30 p.m. UK time, Manchester City versus Liverpool. Then following that, we'll be back on the YouTube channel as well today for debating what to do. Q&A, people. You'll get a Sarcasm City Sports Q&A 11:30 p.m. That may change to a fan calling show, but it more than likely be a Q&A. So yeah, 11:30 p.m. where we just answer all your sporting questions from the chat. And then Sunday, what we got coming up Sunday? Oh yeah, of course. Everton versus Manchester United. Unfortunately, I got to be here to do that. So that'll be live. We'll be live 4 p.m. because it's a 4:30 p.m. kickoff. And then because both Manchester United and Spurs are playing on the Sunday, we moved the Manchester United Chelsea Spurs show to Sunday, people. So you'll get that at midnight. ManDem United podcast, Ballers at the Bridge, talking at Tottenham Talk. So myself, Surfer, and Jez talking all things Manchester United, all things Chelsea, all things Spurs. Looking back at United's game against Everton, of course, Chelsea versus Newcastle United, and Spurs versus Villa as well. So we're going to keep the content rolling, people, over the weekend, non-stop. And then next week, same again, all the way through Christmas, man. You lot, not hashtag no days off. You lot gonna get content all the way till New Year. That's including Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. You will get content on the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the gaming channel as well, Sarcasm City TV Gaming, where we live every other day, people. You got pro clubs over there. I'm running player career mode on there, career mode. I'm gonna get NBA, start running that as well. We play GTA on there, plus more. And last thing, don't forget, this show and all the other shows on the channel are available on audio-only platforms, people. Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, wherever you get your podcast. Type in Sarcasm City TV and we will pop up. So like I always say, if you want to listen while you're cooking, cleaning, driving, you may be at work, maybe traveling, you might be at the gym, whatever the case may be, people. So yeah. And Spotify, Sarcasm City TV, follow us and 5-star us. iTunes, Apple Podcast, all you iPhone users, 5-star us and leave us a review. SoundCloud, make sure you follow us as well. Jago, anything you want to add before we close out, my G?
Yeah, man, I just want to say, man, big up all the ManDem, man.
Big
It
up,
was
man. You
good,
already know.
man. It was a good show, man. Big up Eddie, man. Big up JV and Nero, man.
Big up,
course,
man.
man.
Every time.
Yeah,
Large up, Jago.
big up
JV.
Flawless, man. You know.
Hey, big up, man. You
That
already
is
know,
it.
man.
That is it.
Every time, man. Every time. Hey, JV, man. Anything you want to add, family, before we close out?
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me back.
Come on, fam. You already know this, man. Welcome anytime. You already know this. There's
You know what I'm
you already
saying.
know.
You know what it
You
is,
know what
fam.
it is. Trust.
Everyone else as well. Yeah, man. Big show. Big up all the people in the comments. Make sure you still got time before we finish now. Just get the likes up. Subscribe if you're not already. Support Flawless, what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Support Nero as well.
Nah,
Go
big up,
follow all the rest of the ManDem. Make sure you give them all a follow. Don't know, it's whet my appetite a little. You might see me whack. I don't know. I'm not promising
Yeah,
nothing
man.
too big, but
You
you
just
get
need to
me.
pull up every now and then, fam. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Once or twice a month or something like that. Just pull up. You already know. Just shout me. We'll work because there's different times. We just work around you in regards to the time of the shows. Because the people that miss you, that's why people are like, yo, JV's back. Like you seen Saeed earlier, like, yo, shout out JV, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Shout out to people. Seen Saeed talks a few of the old names and that. Shout out all the ManDem. Yeah, bless up for the support, everyone. Yeah, but make sure you follow, subscribe, like everything. Yeah,
all that good stuff, people. Eddie, of course, man. Love anything you want to add, fam.
Yeah, man. Nero, Jago, JV, real ones. The definition of real ones, man. For real.
Man.
That was dope. This was dope, man. Y'all make sure y'all like it. Always definitely big up El Jefe, my dog. Putting all of us on. It's always a dope thing when brothers come together and really cook that bald fraud like this. You feel me? So no, y'all make sure y'all like this one. We'll be back. They'll definitely be back for the watch alongs tomorrow, and then the unfortunate watch along on Sunday. So yeah, man, the content don't stop, man. Thanks again, though.
Anytime, man. You already know. We gonna keep the content rolling. Yeah, go on, Nero.
Yeah, I was gonna say now, your content creation talent ID is top tier, bro.
Oh yeah, it's A1. You know what I'm saying? It's A1, man. Yeah, it's A1. Yeah. That's one thing I always credit myself. I can pick out a good content creator. 100%.
For sure, bro. I'll just deepen. You got me chatting to someone from Jamaica, someone from America. I ain't never met these niggas, but bro, like we talk for what 2 hours, bro.
2 hours, fam. Just flew by. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Now I appreciate the kind words though. But that's
the power of Man United, man. It's the power of Man United.
Yeah. They're at least doing something good. You know what I'm saying? At least they can bring together fans from all different places. That is
the best thing United have done in the past 10 years.
Right now it's like 7:30 p.m. in Jamaica. It's early.
Yeah, man. Enjoy the rest of your night, fam. Enjoy the rest of your night. Matthew, I see you.
No problem, man.
Big up Trini, Red Devil, Eli, like I said, all the regulars, all the new people. Love to everyone who continues to support as well. Because without you lot, we just be here talking to ourselves. But we are going to close out. Like I said, check out the upcoming live stream schedule. We're back on the Twitch for the Manchester City-Liverpool game. And for someone who asked me for my prediction for that game, join the Twitch. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you today, you know what I'm saying, before the game, what my prediction is. But love to everyone that has locked in. This has been the ManDem United podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube.
Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up, big up, big up.